Are you for real right now?
I will myself, bro. Don't leave me, bro. Bro.
Are you for real right now?
I will myself, bro. Don't leave me, bro. Bro.
Welcome to Spurs Kings rivals. Rivals. Welcome to rivals. Sorry. Woo! Listen. Let me bring on my guest, man. Let's get to it, man. Ah,
Big up, big up, big up.
yeah. I
Intros.
mean,
Let me give you an electronic hug.
ooh. Listen. It's a very dark day for me, and yeah, I'm out of words, man. This is one of the darkest days for me. Like, I'll have a small rant, and then I'll bring on an Arsenal fan, and I don't blame it if people don't want to watch the stream. I get it, but hear me out, brother. This Donny has been holding back the club for 25 years. I don't want to hear any of it. Any man that associates him with my club and backs this guy is dead to me. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Do you understand? He's dead to me. Listen, Stefan, um, big yourself up.
Strong.
Big up Mitch, Toon, Preach. Listen. The deal was there to be done. We had a small window, in my opinion. We had the money. We have the money. Even though we agreed the actual terms, the deal, Parish, in my opinion, wasn't happy. So I feel like that deal could have been done quicker. We could have offered a better structure payment, in my opinion.
Ash,
Um,
yeah, Ash, sorry to interrupt you. Romano just tweeted, "Here we go" for Eze.
yeah. See, I told you guys behind stage. I knew it was a here we go. I knew it. It's done. It's done.
Can anyone hear rain in the background?
Yeah, I can hear a bit of feedback, but look,
Sorry. Go on, man.
it's raining right now. In my head,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
raining. I know.
Yeah,
It's
that's it.
pouring. It's pouring. My heart's pouring.
The
And
algorithm has algorithmed the
Listen.
rain into the stream, bro.
like, you see how, like, when Madison got injured, for me, that should have been that speed where you see how Arsenal got Havertz injured. Boom, bam, done. No problem. Same day, no problems. Finished. Like, do you know how embarrassing this is to one of the rivals? It could have been Bayern Munich. I would have still been pissed, but for it to be Arsenal, and bro, I don't know. I'm not making no sense. You lot take it. You take the reins.
No, you are. No, do your thing, Ash, man. I haven't. You don't.
Yeah.
You're often the calm one. Speak your thing, man. Speak
No.
your thing, man.
Listen, I don't have anything to say, really. I'm just so disappointed because I just feel like this was a deal to be done. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want the violence out because that's what it's about. It's like, even if we go and move to another player, get another player, it's the fact that we lost Morgan Gibbs White. And I hear it. It's not the club's fault. You know what I mean? He was held under captivity, whatever. But you knew that, right? You knew you missed out on your prime target that Thomas Frank wanted. Move on to the next one. You get me? It took Madison mashing up his knee and getting an ACL for us to move on again. Do you get it? And then now, all of a sudden, like 17 days later, we are where we are. And then it took Arsenal a day, if that, to get business done. Like, I just don't know. So it's really embarrassing for me. It's really embarrassing. And I just feel like people say it's an excuse, do you know what I mean, with this whole Daniel Levy thing. 'Cause that's what we always talk about. It always sounds like it's his fault. He's the scapegoat whenever things go wrong. But I don't want to hear any excuses no more. I don't want to hear it because we've got the money. It's not like we ain't got money now. Stadium's been open for over 5 years. We've got the money. We've had injection from the people above, Enoch, whatever. They slap the money down. They're saying there's bread to be spent. But no, these men are moving like they're paupers and they're still acting like they ain't got the bread from 08 or 09. They're still doing the same negotiation tactics, in my opinion. So for me, this guy's got to go, man. This guy, I'm done, man. I'm done with him. Because that was, but it was a hole in one. It was there to be taken. Like, no one else was there. There was no other rivals. It's like I hear what you men are saying, because you men are going to say Newcastle. Don't worry, we've been there. We understand your pain. But have you ever lost to a rival? Have you ever lost to a Sunderland? Do you understand? Well, you can't even say a Sunderland because Sunderland are below you. You understand? You still can't relate. You can't. It doesn't make sense. Do you see what I'm saying? This is different. We had it done. They accepted the deal. It was done. But look where you are now. Bro, this is frustrating, bro. And of all teams, like I said, Arsenal. You don't lose out to Arsenal. Of all teams, you do not lose to Arsenal, bro. You do not lose to Arsenal. That's the one rule. They taught them from kids. You do not lose to us. The first thing you learn. as Tottenham, yeah? And people say, we're not your rivals. But it's deeper than that. I don't understand unless you're with the club, unless you go to match days, yeah? If you don't go to match days, you don't get it, bro. You ain't got the man them that are around you that are Arsenal fans. You don't get it. Do you understand? You ain't going through it. See what I'm saying? You might have a little banter here, there, but it hits different, bro. You know what I'm saying? That man was saying all the time, we're getting Eze, we're getting Eze, we're getting Eze, yeah? Then we were on top, we were laughing. Look now, we're getting Eze. Do you know what I'm saying? And on the last day, bro, you can't make this up, bro. We bottled 2 transfers, brother. Do you know what I'm saying? We're just living up to the name. We're trying to push this name away. We just keep doing it again, over and over again. We're just stuck with it. Banter club, forever. Amen. Done. You lot take over, bro. It's done, bro. We're done. This club is just bruv. I don't understand no other club that operates like this. I just don't understand it.
No, Ash, I think now, it's kind of like Albert Einstein had a very famous saying: once is a coincidence, twice is a anomaly, and anything more than twice is a pattern. The amount of screwed up deals that, not even screwed up in the worst and in the most embarrassing way, like Paulo Dybala. I'll never forget that deal, which was pretty much done, and then it was, I think it got it failed because of some sort of image rights issue or something like that. I think it's time people realize that, they keep saying Levy is this great deal maker. He's not. He's not. If you look at the deals that he has screwed up consistently over the years, and the Eze one, I think is slightly harsh, because I'm gonna be fully honest. Arsenal, I did not expect Arsenal to move like this. They have never moved like this. Last in January, when we had and sign anyone. Now, I'm guessing they probably have for us to move so drastically. So in defense, the fact is that all is dream. This is preference. So it would have been very difficult for Spurs, and just pure bad luck that Havertz suddenly got injured. Supposedly a serious injury. In my opinion, it's a serious injury. Arsenal are purposefully, playing it down. And suddenly, Arsenal agree. It just looks terrible. It looks terrible from a PR perspective. As a Spurs fan, I'm sure Spurs fans are really excited about it. I was sure that you would sign him. I thought once we signed Enoneri to a new deal, I was worried that, the Eze deal would not come through, and it was seemingly looking like that. But
Sefton, sorry to interrupt you, yeah? Sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
But I think Eze now helps you lot to go get that.
Oh, I agree.
Push. And I call you.
Like,
some fans will say, no, Liverpool, City.
No.
No.
I'm saying it now. We're gonna win the league.
Big time.
We have the most.
Big time. I think Eze is the difference. I do. I know Preach looking at me sideways, but I'm saying, look.
No.
I think
we are loaded now.
Much of a difference. Well,
to be fair, Stefan's been backing this for weeks. He said if we get Gokeres and Eze, I'm backing us to win the league a couple of weeks back.
I said this. If we get Eze, our third choice left winger is Trossard. If that's our third choice left winger, but potentially not even third choice, fourth choice. If that is our third choice, fourth choice left winger, Liverpool's second choice left winger is Chiesa. Just for comparison, defensively, we are the most loaded team, not only in the Prem, I think even in Europe. I don't know of a team that has so many, that has its depth in terms of defensively. To be able to leave Kivior and Zinchenko out for a game because we have so many other defenders. If we sign Eze, I just think we have no weak spot now in the team. There's not one weak spot, because people are also forgetting that Trossard could be potentially fifth choice left winger, because Jesus is going to be back October. So Arsenal are going all in this season, and it seems evident to me that with the Eze deal, I mean, worst case scenario, Ash. Yeah. The third thing that you maybe could have missed out is that Arsenal maybe pulled off a Luis Diaz type scenario where they waited for Levy to do all the deal making to get the best deal possible, and then they just came in and said we're gonna match it because we know Eze wants to come to us over Spurs. That is potential, but I don't think that happened. I just don't, because I know my club. We've never done this before. This is the first time where this is something that Chelsea would do. This is something that Man City would do. Like, this is shocking to me, and this is all down to the new guy in charge, because this under Edu, no chance, no
Bro,
chance. No.
people aren't understanding. I don't do embarrassment. That's what it is for me. Do you understand? It's not so much the fact that Eze does elevate Spurs. Don't get me wrong, but it's the manner of either. You know, when you watch football and like your team has a goal and they perform well, rare tear, and you know you get a couple cuts and bruises, but you know you say, right, at least they. This for me is like, in terms of transfer, it's just so embarrassing and it's so unacceptable. And it's like, if we didn't have previous and if it was the first time this happened, I'll be all right about it. But it's just time after time, bro. Like Deji was saying, you know what I'm saying? I just
No. For me, what's most embarrassing is literally Arsenal. The stuff broke 3 hours ago,
and the speed.
and Arsenal is already here. We go. Like, if that's not, I mean, something must have happened. Something must have happened where either I knew this. I mean, the mix between Parish and Levy, it's like both of them are going to try and outplay each other. Parish is super difficult. He's famous. I mean, Liverpool still can't agree a deal for Guehi because Parish is holding out for at least 40 million. So he's known in the industry to be extremely difficult to deal with. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, Levy's probably gonna also take his time. But I'm gonna be honest, Ash, I'm completely shy. I never expected us to move for Eze. When I saw Havertz, I was like, oh shit, we're gonna make some like shitty loan signing, like, I don't know, Jamie Vardy on like a 6-month deal or something like that. Something the bare minimum in terms of just to bring in like a body. I saw Milan agreed a deal for Victor Boniface, a loan plus option. But I was like, that's not a bad deal for us to actually go for. But to sign Eze after everything, no. I'm gonna be. I could banter in this, but no, I'm being. This is not how my club acts 99% of the time. I'm gonna be fully.
I'll bring these guys in, man. Like, obviously, like, you know, I'm just having my little crash out moment. Do you understand? But there is another side that, you know, Spurs go out and get some players in. Do you think damage can be repaired if they get the right players in? Do you think there's hope left, or do you think the damage has been done now? Because
No, absolutely. So it's they're just gonna say, like, maybe because we're so used to it, we're like, hey, you have to move on quick, and you have to give it 100%. You have to give it no thought whatsoever. It can't be like the Morgan Gibbs White one. Obviously, that situation took a long time. Then you move on to Eze, that took a long time. You gotta.
That was a fucking joke.
Yeah, you gotta move swiftly. Everyone knows though now that you got like 60, 70 mil to play around, but you gotta move fast. You gotta move fast for another target and not dwell on it too much. It's happened, but yes, they've got to. I don't know straight away. I can't think of a name straight away. Is it a 10 or an 8? Like, are you like some sort of a hybrid left 8? You're looking
hybrid, yeah, a hybrid 10-8 left.
I suppose it. Romano
Morgan Rogers. What about Morgan Rogers?
Yeah, Morgan Rogers has been
Villa,
he's 80 million, and we
yeah,
just
Villa,
Go hard. You have to.
No, no. Do you guys know what I think is going to happen? It's going to be typical Levy, which is
he can't.
Man City are licking their lips now. He's going to overpay for Savinho now. Man City want to sell.
Forget Savinho.
Man City want to sell Savinho.
It doesn't solve the Madison issue though, because
he's gonna buy. Don't worry, he's gonna overspend the same way he panicked last season with Solanke, which that was a panic buy. Let's be honest, where he overpaid. He's gonna overpay. I have a feeling he's gonna overpay for Savinho because Pep is infamous for this. If you want to leave the club and he doesn't rate you as highly as others, he will get rid of you. So they're waiting because they think Spurs will fold and they will pay more money. That's my opinion. And they're gonna go for Rodrigo from Real Madrid. That's
But
my
why do you think they're going to go for Savinho over Rodgers when they've got Madison with an
because
ACL?
Villa have released in the media today that they sold Jacob. They pretty much, if you read some of the Villa journalists, Jacob Ramsey was pretty much forced to go to Newcastle. He was like, in terms of Villa told him,
Okay.
we need you to move. No. I didn't mean it.
I know what you're saying. I know what
We
you're
get what
saying.
you're saying.
We get what you're
They're
saying.
under
We get what you're saying.
PSR trouble. They had to sell someone.
Yeah, we get what you're
That's the
saying.
one.
Yeah, I mean, Jacob Ramsey didn't necessarily
It's
want
like
to
Elliot
leave.
Anderson. It's like Elliot Anderson to Nottingham Forest. So we
No,
get it.
in terms of his club, basically told him, "Listen, we're screwed financially, you would save us so much in terms of finances wise if you move to Villa because you're pure profit."
Yeah.
And Villa have underlined, and their journalists have said that they want to keep their team intact. They Man United tried to sign Watkins 2 weeks ago when they inquired, and they told Man United not even 60 million. He's not for sale. So I doubt that their jewel, and I think their best player, apart from Watkins, they're going to be willing to sell with their squad being depleted. Because I'm reading Matty Cash might go back to Nottingham Forest now.
Yeah, I read that as well.
Yeah, so it's like their squad is
I hear Stefan makes great points. I think I think, for instance, maybe I don't know if it's a greatest comparison. Like I can't name it, but we had our stand yesterday. Like we've shown who we are, and I think Tottenham have to do. You've got to find someone where you're going to make a stand. Like you are Tottenham. Otherwise,
Dibbling. Yeah.
No,
Listen,
bro.
lads. Wait. We've got Man City on Saturday away. Let us get peppered. Yeah? Woo! Let this club get peppered.
and not score. If it's 0, if you don't score,
If there's no reply,
you'll beat them. You'll beat them.
No, they won't.
They'll beat them.
It's a waste of City. It's like
it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
it's a way to City. Like this isn't like they might
For
maybe
Tottenham, I am still not convinced that City can press the way they used to press 3-4 years ago. I am not
they
convinced.
can defend.
I don't care what anybody
No, you're right.
tells me.
Wolves got at them for real.
Like there's just
Wolves.
there's so people are distorting it because it's Wolves. Wolves got tired in that game. They gave up their central they just gave it up.
In the first 25 to 30 minutes, Wolves were the better team.
Yeah.
And then
They were playing well. They were playing well.
You're right.
They were playing.
Tottenham are not going to let that happen. Under Frank, they're not going to.
That's true. That's true. But Man City showed the same frailties that they showed in the Club World Cup.
That's what I'm saying.
And then last year, they were too open.
Remember, I think that PSG game, I know people are going to say they're not the best. I get that, but Tottenham went 2 up.
Yeah,
don't. So
I hear it. But like, all right, preach. Preach to Mitch, innit? So what do you lot think? Do you think that Spurs will respond, like after this calamity, over this fumble, this second bottle?
Yeah, I agree with two, man. Like whoever's next, you just need to just go for them. If it's 40, do the 41 thing. You get me? Like
that's what we said last time. We said pay over.
Hold on, but guys, we need to.
About MG, I'm still triggered.
But wait, Ash, you gave heat to Levy for the Eze deal. I think you should give him the most heat for the Gibbs White deal. For me, that was the fuck up of the century, that deal.
They had Gibbs White locked down. That gangster locked him in a room.
No. The problem, but they gave them. But wait, Mitch. They gave them leeway for that legal bullshit that Marinakis said.
Pay the money,
because they bid supposedly.
Be respectful. Do you know what I mean? Be respectful. Like don't.
Forget that. They bid exactly 61.125. So it was obvious that supposedly this confidential release clause was leaked.
If you ask Jay, oh nah, we didn't know.
Of course, but like it was obvious. So I don't know who he hired as lawyers, because you always have to hire lawyers in these type of deals to do the contracts and stuff. He needs to fire them after that deal. Whoever advised him to
No,
bid the
but
exact
Jeff,
release clause.
it's Levy's the problem. We can't be blaming anybody else here. It's been going on too long. He's
Too
a
long.
very good businessman, but he
Exactly.
doesn't do good football business deals.
it's
Sometimes
the
in
truth.
football, someone
Yeah,
asks
but
for something and you
is
go,
he a good
actually, we'll give you a
businessman?
bit more
No,
because
he
we
is
want it
though.
done
He's a businessman.
yesterday. He's a
Facts.
very good
He's a
businessman.
businessman.
Why is he? Wait,
John
wait,
Henry,
why is he a good
John Henry,
businessman?
but he's good.
Look at
Then.
what he's built. Look at what he's
Yeah,
built.
but
How
he's
is he
built.
not a good
But wait,
businessman?
Building hotels and buildings.
but wait. Can we calm down with because I think people exaggerate about his business know-how. He took over. What he was good is he had a vision. He saw that the Premier League was rising. He saw that it was growing, and he took over a club that was at rock bottom, that was at the cheapest value. I'll give him credit for that. And he built it up, yes, made great decisions in the first 5 to 10 years where he hired the right people. Ever since the Poch era, ever since Poch was fired, every single decision this guy has made has been an absolute shit
Yeah,
show.
but they're
Yeah, great
football
businessman.
decisions.
That's what I'm
what I
saying.
said.
Great
No,
He's
businessman.
done
That's what I'm saying.
everything business-wise
even
right,
yeah.
apart from the football business.
Sports, when he tries to make the sports decisions,
Yeah, yeah.
that's where he
No,
messes
but
up.
guys, you're also but you're also wrong in the business decision. The actual stadium was 2 times over budget. It was 8 months late. He still
James,
is not
where are
agreed.
you? Was he just commenting for? Where is he?
Yeah.
What's he doing today?
Hey,
Just
listen. Hey, look. I just feel
Yeah,
like
he's so
my
happened to
opinion.
score this week, innit?
Hey, my personal opinion on the chairman or whatever you want to call him. I would say, like, look, you did your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like any business, like after like maybe 15 years, 20 years, maybe there needs to be a little bit of a mix up, maybe a bit of a change around, and maybe you need some fresh ideas. Maybe someone else handles the negotiations. You just take a back step. You kind of focus on the hotels, which he's built. He's building right now, 300 million on a hotel, and now it's raising to 4
Jeez.
to 500 million because he wants to put 80 apartments on top of those hotels. You understand? So that's what we mean by he's a great businessman.
He's a
because
great
he managed to get the council to say, like, I want to build, like, you know, like what Wembley have. He wants to build a
Oh, is
walkway.
it?
That's what he wants to do. So look, have your project. I don't mind. But when it comes to football, and this is a football show, right? I don't want to talk about him anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not calling him all names under the sun. I'm just saying, brother, it's been too many times. And this fumble, for me, is the most embarrassing. Like, whether people want Eze, whether they rate Eze, whether they thought, you know, they think Eze is the right profile, whatever.
It's the optics.
It's the optics.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's the PR. You just don't
mad.
care. That's
It's
what I'm
mad.
saying. So when people say like, "Oh, why is why Spurs fans crashing out?" Brother, you don't understand. Do you know? And how long the deal was going on for? And it's another one in the same window.
You know, at least
Explain that.
you're not playing Arsenal next. That'd be lovely. Like,
No, I just can't wait for the PR save Levy pieces where
Trust me.
Tottenham did everything they
Listen.
could, and
When
Crystal
Eze
Palace were really
holds up the Arsenal
difficult.
shirt,
All that bullshit
when,
that they
when
do.
Arsenal holds up the Arsenal shirt and then he scores a goal in the North London derby, and there's this mwah, and he kisses the badge. Oh my days. Do you know what I'm saying? I bet when he heard the news, yes, he would punch the air. Come on.
He just came from
Eze called Arsenal.
You know
That's
what
what
I'm saying?
happened. He saw the
worst case-
Havertz news and was like, "You can still get
Yeah.
me, you know."
Worst
These are the
case,
terms.
See what it
we're
is,
gonna we're gonna find out soon. But worst case scenario is that they did the same. Arsenal could have done the same thing as Luis Diaz with Liverpool, where they waited for the deal because they knew Levy would get a better deal probably,
That's
and
what
then
I
they just.
first. And that's why
I
was
don't think
nervous.
so. I just
That's why I was
definitely
nervous. I
triggered
was
by
like,
Havertz.
I don't know if Arsenal were lurking in the shadows, waiting for him to get the deal and then pounce. Because I've seen that happen. Like as you said, Luis Diaz, that was a horrible feeling. Do you know how my head was so hot
But you
when
see
that
what it
happened?
is? It's-
Do you know what I
it
mean?
is, He reminds me of like Nunes, yeah. You see when he's supposed to shoot, he passes, and when he's supposed to pass, he shoots.
when you're on the X, you're trying to press the
Yeah.
square.
Them man that can't get used to the FIFA buttons after playing Pro Evo for too
Let's go
long.
for Evo.
You gotta remember, Nunes got into the right positions. He got into the spaces.
Yeah.
But it was that, and it's like that. Yeah, when you should have just went in for the built buy, should have went in. And when you're supposed to negotiate, you don't like. shouldn't have
But
held
but
on
but,
to
but 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 preach. But guys, let's be honest, right? Ash, I know you're angry and stuff, but you only moved for Eze because of the Madison injury. Let's be honest here.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
weren't in,
Of course.
you weren't in for him
Of
before
course,
that.
I know that. But
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. We had a
You're
small
looking for a
window
midfielder, though.
of opportunity to do that. And remember, you said it yourself. This is like one of our sweethearts. It's like one of the ones where he finally gets his girl. Do you understand? It was like a deal we've been chasing for years. It's not like it's our first encounter. The fans have been loving this man. They've been loving Eze, me included. I'm talking like I'm a fan. I'm a stan. You get me? I'm a big stan when it comes to Eze. I like the aesthetics of the player, and he puts up the numbers. And
He's very graceful. Like watching him live, he's super graceful.
His
And
personality,
he's just a
Don't
nice
take
guy.
pen.
He looks like a really nice guy.
nice guy. And I said, we lost son. Makes sense. Do you understand? So when it landed, I was like, oh my, it's like
He wouldn't suit. He wouldn't suit Newcastle.
I'm thinking,
No, it's not that he wouldn't.
He would have tattoos by Christmas.
Nah, you're going mad. You're going mad.
Them tattoos on his neck.
on his face.
Dum, dum,
Dum,
dum.
dum, dum. And he was like that, like James.
Oh no.
Nigerian Bane.
Oh, Ash, I'm so happy that you got time to vent before this guy turns up, because it's over now.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna allow none of that.
So Oliver's in the building.
I'll keep it easy.
You can keep it as
I
it
bet
is.
you've written 12 new jokes since it happened.
For me though, like you know what? It's you know what? At least Ash is here. He's cool. Like it's man like Deji.
Where is Deji?
He wanted to give me a whole big speech about food chains and big
Dude,
clubs, and
he was tweeting. He was tweeting how our Spurs had gazumped Arsenal to Eze. It showed that they're a big club again. He was tweeting some like just hilarious shit now that he should be deleting. He should be deleting right now.
Why are you not moving like a big club though? I thought it was a big club.
I'm actually glad for Ash that Deji's not here, because I would have come with a little bit more smoke for
It's
Deji.
hard. It's like it's like
Where's Jay?
Jay.
He's here. Do your thing. I don't really care.
Where's Jay? Where's Jay? Please, Ash, contact Jay.
Jay's about.
Call the police. Ask him if he's okay.
He's like Candyman. You got to say his name 2 more times, and he'll be here, Steph. 2 more times.
Hey, listen. I don't know. I can't answer for next.
I really want to understand, because Jay always defends.
You're here. It's funny. The show.
I really want to hear Jay's defense of Levy this time.
The show.
I really want to hear it.
The show is Spurs Kings, and there's only one Spurs fan here, isn't there? Sheesh. Newcastle, we're like, man, won't even turn up to a football award shows. So we're still here, front and center, like. We've got people writing statements all over the internet.
We was getting close to the point where we would have had to fight our way into these shows, and we're still here. We ain't got nowhere.
Here it goes.
Hey, you know that gif here with Benitez when he puts on the glasses? For Youngs, it's
Youngs can't wait, because whenever Spurs fuck up, Youngs is always there, just ready to go. He just loves to go on Spurs.
You know he had the headphones on ready and was like, no, let me take them off.
Gotta take it off.
Oh, well gone. What I miss?
Ready.
Hey, nothing. You ain't missed nothing, bro. Nothing. You ain't missed nothing. How you doing? You right? You good? I got one. Oh shit! It's gonna break in it. Fuck it. Oh, yeah, man. Just talking about the Eze news, isn't it? Here we go.
What happened today? No, on the real, what happened today? I've missed a lot, to be honest. I was working all day.
Here we go.
I've just clocked on his name, bruv. That's cold. I've only just clocked that.
Yeah, so if you don't know, guys, you're just joining in now. It's Eze is going to Arsenal. Apparently, so here we go.
No, Ash, no. Put some more bass in your voice, man.
I just said it. I said
more bass.
Eze is going to Arsenal.
That's better. That's what we're talking about.
Eze is down. He's going to Arsenal.
When Spurs were playing PSG and you were 2-0 up, you had more bass in your voice. I want that same energy tonight.
I swear, Ash, I swear you used to wear a chain. Oh, I thought you said.
Snatched. Snatched.
I'm tucked in right now.
I saw you start a rolling. What's going on, bro?
You
No, I
got
ain't coming to
Debo.
back it. Where's the man them?
Do you know what? I feel like
Deserve
that,
it. I deserve it.
I feel like that raggedy old man and tramp that used to the millionaire businessman used to walk past him every day and look at him in contempt
guys,
until he
I
lost
just
all his
remembered.
business. Go on, Stefan. Ruining my whole joke. Go on, Stefan. It's better be good.
Wait, am I missing something? Like everyone's watching. What's this? A watch party or something?
What's the guy? Wait, not Jay. What's the guy that always wears the what do you call it? The
do-rag, George.
the do-rag. Yeah, George. He was like tweeting like mad about being like making fun of Arsenal fans for doing Eze highlights and stuff. Where is he at? Please invite him over.
He's having his own special crush out on his channel, bro. I had a little view before I came on. He's there. He's about. They're all individually crashing out on their own channels at the minute.
And do you know what? I don't know if you guys remember the psychological breakdown I gave to Deji. I said to him, bro, you don't understand, bro. You're just like us, bro. You're with
Got to do the slaps as well.
The slaps. It's me. It's not you on the other side, me on the other side. You're on the same. You're with me, bro. I'm not in here with you. You're in here with me, brother.
Hey, yo, you know what's going on?
Rorschach. Rorschach. I know the call.
Bro, I don't know what. I got no context, bro. Like this.
Yums, you don't know.
There isn't.
Yums, you don't know what's
just had
going
a
on.
cinema or something. Like, what is going on?
Yums, you don't know what's going on.
There isn't.
You don't know what's happened.
It's bantering.
Can you hear us?
What is everyone watching that I can't see? Because right now I'm watching you, man, just watch something, bro. This is mad.
No.
Yums, are you okay?
What, can you not hear us, Yums?
Can you not hear us?
I can hear you, but I can't. Like everyone's just watching something. What's going on?
Yums, you don't know about Eze?
Huh?
You don't know about Eze?
Oh my god, that Nigerian internet. Jesus.
I am seriously baffled.
Eze.
Open your phone. Open your phone. BBC News.
Yeah, Eze's going to Arsenal. Yeah, so what is like? Yeah, great. But what are you man watching? I don't get it.
What do you mean? No one's watching nothing, bro. What are you talking about?
So what, everyone's just being quiet for what?
He's trolling.
He's trying.
He's like, it's only Spurs, dude.
I can hear something in the background. Is what I'm saying. Like someone's watching Sky Sports News or something. Like all you man are like in some kind of
news
watch party or something.
His headphones going crazy.
Yeah, that's your headphones.
That's your headphones, bro.
You must have another tab open.
That's them F1 race director headphones you got.
Yeah, you man are trolling, bro.
No, guys, he doesn't watch Formula 1 anymore. He's back to football again. Right, Young?
That won't take long. Don't worry, there's a few more game weeks. Stefan's coming back, bro. Don't worry. He's going to be waiting for them FP1s on Thursday morning and that.
Man, Kang and Lee, I don't know if that hits the same.
Nah.
The one you need to go for, the one you need to go for. It won't be really good. They won't sell him. Go for De Ketelier or whatever, however you pronounce his name.
No.
He looks
get that brother.
He's soft. No, he's not for the Premier League.
He's too Spurs. It looks too much like. I can see him in a Spurs kit almost. Like they need to get like he's of quality, but he seems like.
Am I going mad?
The only thing he's gonna bring to Spurs to Charles.
What the hell? What is actually happening?
I'm actually starting to get quite concerned about your mental well-being right now, Yom. What is happening?
All right, cool. Safe man, them.
Is he serious?
Easy. I don't know what's going on, but
He's not getting out. He's not getting out.
Is he serious?
Raw.
What's going on?
Yums. Can you see? Yums. Can you hear us? Can you see us?
I think he must have a mad lag. He must be so far behind. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right, let me
log out, back in. Log out, log back in.
What's happened? Because he sounded sad, bro. You like we're like.
It's either that or he's just made an excuse so he don't have to talk about Man United Arsenal from the weekend. Let me pretend my shit's not working so I can leave it.
He supports Man U. He don't support Spurs.
Look at Olu.
He doesn't support man. He doesn't support
Ash, Olu's got your watch, bro. That's it. Go get your chain back, bro. Get your watch back, bro.
Come get a little homie. Come get a little homie.
I ain't want it anyway. Huh?
Man, just devoted. What bike? That's my bike, fool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's mad. It's diabolical right now. It's diabolical. I just never thought like we could top Newcastle. I didn't think we could do it.
Guys, can we stop
sins.
why are Newcastle used as like a barometer of bad win?
Because it's happened like 4 times this window, bro. Someone just come in and snatched the player away from us last minute.
Yeah, but you guys.
Yoms, you good?
Hear us.
Yeah, okay. Isak and Wissa have been shit shows, but like they've signed Malik Tau, a very good young defender. They've signed Elanga. They've signed Jacob Ramsey. They've signed some good players.
Let's talk about who they've missed. Let's do that.
They've missed. Okay, they've missed.
Why do you want to talk about old shit?
Yeah, go on. You want to go through?
No, but okay. They've missed Sesko, which I mean,
the traumatized.
Sesko, Pedro. Wasn't it after Pedro?
Sesko, Pedro, Delap.
So but they signed somebody better than
Ekatike.
Ekatike and Trafford.
Listen,
Ekatike for 90 million and Sesko for 90 million. All overpriced to the max.
No, why are we doing this?
It's not like a big.
Wait. Why are we doing this?
We're doing this because Deji's not here. And we're trying to make Ash feel better because we like him.
Forget that. Listen, Tottenham are the only team ever to trigger a legally binding contract, i.e. a release clause.
Oh yeah. Speaking of contracts.
They book a taxi. They booked a taxi. They sent him the trading kit, right, to go and do his medical. And he signed a new contract in Nottingham Forest.
No. Although there was worse. 15 years ago, they had William Fielding. It is me.
F1 director.
Actual contract. His agent tells him Chelsea called us. Let's fuck and go to Stamford Bridge.
Bro, that Bulgarian Wi-Fi, bro.
All of
Eastern European right now.
Let me make it even worse than that.
Are you guys being racist again?
No. Moving on.
I'll make it even better. They had a guy who was in a helicopter on his way to go and buy the club.
Ooh.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And
I hope nobody watches the stream. I just hope.
Don't worry.
Tearing this out, bro.
No. It's endless. Do you guys remember Jack Grealish? He said goodbye to the Aston Villa fans. They agreed a 25 million. I think it was over something like 4 million, right, Ash? And instead of giving the extra 4 million, Mr. Daniel Dealmaker offered Josh Onoma. And Villa didn't want Josh Onoma and told him to fuck off. And the deal went down and Jack Grealish, became what he was. Some of the screw ups, like, it's just endless.
But don't worry. You have to look forward. You have to reply, man. You have to get something out of it.
You have to look forward.
You have to always light at the end of the tunnel. Every cloud have a silver lining. There's there them for you.
Ash, are you sipping some of that Newcastle tea right now?
Wow. Right now, I've got the Ray nephew. I've got the Hennessy. I've got the Kavos.
No, because it's mad. Because this time last week, we thought it was gonna be Eze and Savinho, innit? And now,
Man was top of the league for like half an hour at the weekend as well, by the way.
Like this time, just
crazy
shit was all good just a week ago. Mad.
Hey, life comes at you fast, boy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, baby.
And they've got Man City this week as well.
Yeah, Man City next, isn't it?
Oh.
It
I
would
actually
be-
feel
it would-
bad.
it would
Ash,
be-
I'm going
it
to
would be-
apologize.
It would be so bad if this weekend Savinho scores against Spurs. That would be even worse.
He's injured. No, that's not. Nah,
He's not
Well,
injured.
that guy can't
He's not
shoot.
injured.
He's not injured, man.
He can't shoot. Yeah, Isak was injured as well, Steph.
Yeah, that's good. Hey guys,
Oh shit! Oh shit!
be careful. We should not.
And on that segue,
We should not mention, Che Guevara fighting in the forest, trying to leave Newcastle so he can join, the free Liverpool team. Whoever advised Isak is a complete moron. And a complete
that.
moron.
Do like that
Just
segue.
absolute idiot.
I like that segue.
What did the pay? We
No,
can talk about them later.
But on the real though, Ash, like, what now? Innit?
Got to get away.
But I just like, it's mad because I genuinely missed all of the hype until I got in and I turned on the TV and I saw, here we go. I was like, raw. Arsenal came in with like the do you get what I'm saying? It was a punch up like Derek just and then so like what now? Like
for real, man, got Chisora still. Like
what now?
Dylan White, I got Dylan White.
Dylan White, that's it. Dylan
I
White.
call it all, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Might as well call it that.
Got Atonement.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. The streets are real out here, bro. That's all I can say, man.
Oh yeah, we know. We out here, B. We out here outside. 24/7.
Like, it's cold, fam. It's cold. It's summer right now for everyone else, but for us, it's I got to wrap up. You know what I'm saying? I got my jacket.
Got full
down in
DMX.
Speaking of an irrelevant transfer, Julio Enciso in Chelsea. What the fuck?
What?
13.8. Sorry, not Chelsea. Blueco.
Blueco. This is Blueco.
Yeah, Blueco. Sorry.
Blueco.
My bad.
You know them dudes there. You know them dudes there. Chelsea are mad, bro.
So is he
Yeah,
to Strasbourg?
they're just wheeling and dealing for no
It's Chelsea.
reason.
It's Chelsea Brighton, bro. They're just making money, bro. They're not even building anything. They're just like they're just celebrating.
Yeah, they're just there to buy and sell, innit?
human
You know what I'm
trafficking.
saying? It's a shop, innit?
It's like giving a
I
4-year-old
was
bare
hoping
random
Arsenal-
pieces of Lego in it. What are you doing? I don't know.
I was hoping that Arsenal would go into their shop,
Put it all
Chelsea
together.
shop, and buy out the Jackson.
Jackson.
Oh no! Oh, Ash! I was saying in the group, watch out, Nicholas Jackson on loan. I was expecting it.
To
He
who?
fit
Arsenal.
everything that we needed after Havertz. He's from Chelsea. He's a striker that can also play left wing. So literally, I was like, oh no, we're gonna sign him. Like I can just see it. But this time,
I can't wait for him to go to Spurs.
Who, Jackson? No,
Yeah,
he's
I
not
can't
going.
wait. That's
no, Chelsea and Spurs never do deals.
Ash, hear me out. Getting sold in the Eze and
Exactly.
will be 3 generations.
Oh no!
Listen.
way.
I thought
Fuck, and hell is hot. Flesh of my flesh. And then there was it.
I don't even know what I don't even know what I'm thinking.
dude,
My head's
dude,
gone.
Ah, we've been in
dude, get ready, bro. This guy.
I told these man, bro. You man just adopted this darkness, bro. You ain't been out here on these streets. You're not you don't live here.
I said you're not on the
Are you really from the ends?
You ain't camped out Morley's 24/7. You just
Oh my days. Wow.
Boy,
Wow.
well, listen, it's dark out here, bro. It's real dark.
yeah.
It's mad dark. I just don't know how we come back from this. I'll be honest with you. I know, like, my head's
How
there.
to come back from this?
Hey, free Thomas Frank, man. He was a good
No,
man.
guys, imagine the funniest
He's
shit
gonna
I
put
just
his
came
own
up with.
statement.
Spurs try and hijack Liverpool's deal for Alexander Isak. They just come in with 140 million.
Nah, let's come on. Let's not.
Nah, let's break
Let's
up.
be
Settle
real.
down now. Settle down.
Let's behave ourselves here.
Wasn't
At least make
Spurs'
it
record
realistic, Stefan.
Yeah, Spurs' record signing was like 65 million or something like that.
Yeah, it was the superstar Dominic Solanke.
Yeah. When you're in in Lidl, you gotta go Tesco first, bro. You can't, you can't be trying to go Marks and Spencer straight away.
Isak's that it was Swede that speaks London. When he hears Tottenham on the phone, he's like, hey, what's he gonna say? He's gonna say, "Are you violating, man? You're violating, man. Are you violating?" Nah, bro, they're violating me, bro. He's gonna go back on Instagram. He's gonna go back on Instagram. Now they even got Spurs to come and call me. This is disrespect. They promised me.
I just need Tottenham to. This is so Spursy, bro. I just need Tottenham to have a good season.
This is.
Nah, man. You man said that word. You man said that word's been retired, bro.
Shit. That trophy feels like a long time ago now, isn't it?
No. Here's the worst thing. They allowed Morgan Gibbs White to do a hostage video with Marinakis. It was literally like
Mr. Mariana.
Tom Marinakis.
Tony Marinakis, or
the pain.
Yeah, but like it was some of the screw ups this summer. Is it Levy this time? Is it Levy or is it Lang?
He gave up the press.
Ash actually looks hurt.
I know
it's both, man. It's both.
He's in pain.
It's both.
He's in pain. He's in pain, and Olo's gone out and bought about $5,000 worth of jewellery just for the stream. Every time he moves, there's a different new piece of jewellery he's got.
I come like Mr. T with a chain, like.
Snatch your chain, little homie.
So this is for my jeweler, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I went Hatton Garden, fresh out, boy.
Fresh out.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I won't lie to you, today I've laughed so much. From like 3 o'clock until now, I've been laughing. Like, it's just, the best part is just like, listen, everyone knows Twitter is successful, but just going there and typing THFC and just seeing the reaction of Spurs fans is the greatest thing ever. This is the greatest thing ever.
It really is.
Well, you know what? Like, we should be used to this.
God bless Eze.
No, God bless Levy.
We should be used to this pain. But I don't know. It's like we top it each time. We find a new way. And obviously, the club should be looking at Eze saying, Rah, are you sure we can get this done? Because he likes Arsenal. He's an Arsenal fan, innit?
Yeah.
He's like, he's got quotes. You get it? So if you're going to do this deal, you better make sure you do it properly. And you make sure you get that player and you get it done quick. Especially after the F-up that you've done before with MGW. Do you know what I'm saying? You make sure there's no doubt. And people will say to me, but they did everything they could. It's not the club's fault. They agreed the deal. I'm not trying to hear that, B.
Guys. I just want to read.
I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that.
Wait, Ash, I just want to read a tweet from a famous Spurs YouTuber, Tappin Tobes. I don't even want to put a camera on right now. I could punch every single person on this train right now. I swear to God, words can't describe such rage. See, this type of shit, I want to see this every day. It's amazing. It's worth it. I
started quoting Biggie Smalls,
and I just said the same Tapping Tobes I was telling Newcastle fan. Isak's earned his move to Liverpool. Oh yeah, he earned his move to Arsenal now, didn't he? I told you, man.
Earned this move, earned this move to Liverpool. Where in the dungeons of the political prison that is Newcastle? Yeah, okay, but. Just stop mentioning Isak. He pisses me off just thinking about it. It's like Instagram post. Why would you choose Instagram to release that, first of all? Why Instagram out of all places? Why don't you release it in the media like in the newspaper, do an interview or something? He releases it on Insta. It just, everything is so amateurish nowadays. Wissa is also on strike. He doesn't want to. Everybody's going on strike. Garnacho also.
What about Gokeres? We're going to mention that guy going on strike?
Gyökeres, yeah. Gyökeres also went on strike.
Don't leave him out.
I'm saying the culture is turning.
He doesn't have the culture.
And of course we benefit ours, but I'm telling you that I think the clubs might meet with each other, the owners and the general managers or the sporting directors, and they might agree that they need to set some sort of standard or example. Because to see this many, I can't remember a summer where I've seen so many players go on strike.
No,
it's a new thing. So for me, it's shocking to see how so many players now I'm reading Garnacho has pretty much told Man United, I don't mind staying in the reserves for a year. I only want to move
Big up
to Chelsea.
Garnacho. Big up Garnacho being a man. Go and train. Exactly. Big up Garnacho.
To be fair, and Garnacho was probably one of the few that could have struck because he was told in front of everybody in the changing room that he wasn't good enough and he won't play. So he had a reason to
because he was a little shit by posting.
No, but you can't talk to players like that in front of everybody. You pull him in private. You have that
Why can't
conversation
you?
behind
Why can't
closed
you
doors.
talk to actors like that?
Disrespectful, man.
So I'm gonna chime in here. It is disrespectful, but the truth of the matter, the truth of the matter is, football management now is just soft. Like man was getting boots booted in his forehead, bruv. Like David Beckham got a boot booted in his forehead by Fergie. Like this.
Can you
wait, I'm saying like football management is just so soft now. It's like
it's so soft. It's so fucking soft.
But let's look at the effect or what was the end result after the boots went into Beckham's face. He went out, did the picture where you remember they took a picture of it in the car where he slicked his hair back so everyone saw the cut, and like he was in Real Madrid.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, that's all good. We still won titles. We won titles after.
I know, but you still.
But what I'm saying is, football management in general, there's too much player power, and especially at United. So I'm glad that player power is starting to.
I hear that.
I'm saying
can you imagine?
Now, I'm either going to Chelsea or I'm going nowhere. All right, go nowhere, innit? Like train at 9 p.m. like by yourself. Cool.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you, Yobs. Ash is just crashing out on the screen still.
It's just like
Ash is dazed, innit?
To be fair, Jinx has probably just got 3 speeding fines. He's on his way to save you, Ash. He's not even looking to rush you. He wants to save you from this.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, sorry, carry on, man. That's how I felt.
Oli was going to say something about Isak, I think.
I was going to say, how did you guys feel about when that came out? Because
Ash can't even hear you right now, bro.
Carry on. Do your thing.
No, that was my grandma's chain, man. What are you doing?
I'm snatching it all the chains, all the chains.
Oh mate.
Oh man.
No, but so yeah, Mitch, Toon, how did you feel about the statement?
Which one? The first one or the second one?
Which one, bro?
I don't know anymore. Wait, was there 2 statements?
The Isak one or the club one?
There's a
the
club
Isak
one.
one. No, I like the club one. I like the club one was like, yeah, say what you want to say, but F you, innit? Well, how did you feel about the Isak one?
Go on, Mitch.
But to be fair, I read it the first time I read it. I was like, whatever. The more I read it, the angrier I got. And thought, right, this guy's done here. He's like, whatever part of the bridge was left, he's blown it up. He's even blown up part of the shoreline. You can't even rebuild that whatsoever, and he's got to be gone. Didn't want nothing to do with him from that point. The more and more I looked into it, that's basically it's just been a complete dickhead about it.
Would you be fine if the club just kept him still?
Yeah,
I back the club. We have to keep him now. We're not selling him out of principle, just out of principle. And I back Eddie Howe to make the right decision for the team and the club. So whatever he decides, I'm cool with it.
But Mitch, aren't you concerned that the dressing room, let's say Eddie Howe tries to reintegrate,
Eddie Howe won't allow it. Eddie Howe won't allow it to affect the dressing room. If it's going to affect the dressing room, it won't happen.
Yeah, but if you saw, there were a couple of kind of hints. Bruno Guimaraes posted like a.
That was a good post.
Yeah, that's a warrior.
Yeah. In terms of it was an obvious dig.
That's a warrior, like.
It was an obvious dig, but Isak's now got to do loads of stuff to reverse that. If he doesn't do it, he doesn't reintegrate. Yeah, but if he doesn't reintegrate, it's simple as that. If he doesn't do it, he won't reintegrate. That's as simple as that. Eddie Howe won't allow it. Yoms was talking about soft management. Eddie Howe's not that guy. He ain't gonna have it. If it's not working for the team, stay the fuck out.
I hope so, man.
The thing is, you got to back Newcastle in this, right? Because contracts are there for a reason. Like you say, Stefan, right? All of this protesting and shit. Like, what's the point in contracts then, innit? if you can just dictate when you're going to leave, who you're going to leave to, and the price you're going to leave for, that I don't even think Newcastle are saying they won't sell.
Yeah.
Liverpool are just trying to lowball. And the funny thing about it is, it's Liverpool that set the tone for this year's transfer market anyway with that Ekatike bid. If Ekatike is 90 odd million pounds, then Isak is 130, 140 million pound striker. Do you get what I'm saying? So
double. I would say double that.
like, so you've got to back Newcastle in this and say, all right, cool. If we're going to sell, we're going to sell at a price that is fair in the transfer market, in the current transfer market. Like for me, there's no leg to stand on for people who are saying Isak's got a point. He's literally got no leg to stand on.
No, and just to continue comparing, because people compare it to Gyökeres, I think it's slightly different. Gyökeres told the sporting board, everyone knew that he was leaving that summer. The only decision that had been that Gyökeres felt wronged by, that's why he went on strike, was the pricing, was the price fee that they had agreed upon with the sporting director who had moved to Man City. So that's why. But Gyökeres had told Sporting from the get-go, from the end of the season, I am leaving. And the club knew that's what they were after. What Isak did was he waited for Arsenal, for Chelsea, for every other club to sign strikers. And so it remained that it was only Liverpool that hadn't signed a number one striker. So he waited. He hadn't told anybody. He didn't announce it. And then he suddenly said that he wasn't going on a preseason tour and that he was on strike. And the only team that he wanted to go to, he stated in that, was Liverpool. That was it.
The Gyökeres one is even bigger than that, because Gyökeres stayed in January when he could have left.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, supposedly he said that. Yeah, he said that. But,
he stayed in January, which essentially was to do the club a favor, as long as they.
I think.
I
actually think the key point you're missing on these two deals.
Take that with a pinch of salt. We should take that with a pinch of salt, because his agent, Gyökeres' agent, said that. What I'm saying is that I'm looking at the timeline of events. The moment that we knew that Isak wanted to leave was after Arsenal signed Gyökeres, after Chelsea signed their two forwards, and after Man United said that they were priced out of the Gyökeres move. So the only viable club that was able to afford Isak, everyone knew he didn't want to go to Saudi, he's too young, was Liverpool. So I am sure Liverpool devised this, because they have done this before, where they said maybe in order to get more leverage. And that's why Liverpool, immediately after he refused to go on a preseason tour, they put in a derisory, in my opinion, 110 million pound bid to further unsettle him, not to start negotiations, as they like to term it. And so as a result, I would blame his agent, because his agent is the one that dictates how everything goes. They could have done it in such a more classy way. And his latest post about, big man, you have 3 years left on your contract. You're not going to decide when to leave or for how much to leave. Shut the fuck up. Come to train, okay? Or how about this? Put a transfer. Read the legal parameters of why most players don't put up a transfer request. It's because they lose what is called a loyalty bonus and money. So if he's so dedicated, Mr. Political prisoner, that's staying against his will in the evil Newcastle, show that you're committed to it. Put in a transfer request where the PFA has to get on board and has to communicate with the club also, and show you support in terms of legal support for you to get your room. But he hasn't done that. So he's full of shit. He just wants the best move, which is only to Liverpool. But sadly, he's burned so many bridges now that I think he won't move this window, but he'll move in January.
Can I throw out a small kind of like caveat, a little bit? It's not really a caveat, but it's a small one. Can I say that when clubs don't want a player at their club, they're quick to kick them out, kick them to the curb, sell them on as well, put them down, and even isolate them from the rest of the group. I've seen coaches do that, where they make players train by themselves and train on their own.
Which I hope they do to Sancho.
Sorry?
Which I hope we do to Sancho.
Yeah.
Sancho should be
on one end, we're like, Isak's terrible. He's been terribly advised, blah, blah, blah. But at the other end, When clubs are ready, they don't care about these players either.
Yeah, but the clubs
pay
have
the
to pay
wages,
them.
bro.
The clubs still have to pay them. Sancho
Yeah.
is blatantly holding out for the dough, isn't it? Like he's not getting 300k a week anywhere else. It's United's fault for giving him that in the first
Exactly.
place.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So he's just like, look, I've got one more year of this cake. I'm going to sit down unless I'm going to a Champions League club or a club that's going to give me that. You know, and I don't know United now. I will be critical of United because we're demanding a transfer fee. Why not let him go for 10 million and use that to pay use the other 10 million to pay his wage? Do you get what I'm saying?
But Yoms, they did. He said no to Roma. He said no to Chelsea because Chelsea didn't want to pay him 300 and something K a week, and he wanted close to that. Chelsea said no chance.
Yeah, but that's what
Roma.
I'm saying.
Roma. I actually read Roma were willing to pay him pretty much his full salary on loan and also buy him at the end with an obligation, and he said no to them. If I'm Man United, I'm making him train in the basement.
Yeah, 100. But it's United's fault that we're in this mess anyway.
Yeah,
but then again, Ash, I would just like to add, you have to be cynical. It is business, but it's business with leverage. When you have leverage, when a club has leverage over you, such as poor performances,
right?
They can use that against you. They can say you've been Sancho. Yeah, Sancho.
Out of two, then let's not forget Sancho. We'll talk about Wisa because Wisa obviously he's trying to get to Newcastle with it, and he's doing pretty much the same as what Isak's doing now. But the difference is obviously the contract, like you're saying, is he's got more of the advantage. He's got more of the leverage.
Yeah, of course.
So and I've heard a lot of people comparing Wissa and Isak. Wissa and Isak are different cases in the sense of Wissa, and this is Brentford had acknowledged this. Yes, there was a gentleman's agreement between them and Wissa. Newcastle never acknowledged this with Isak. We've done 3 bids, now 4 today. Each and every one of them have been above the initial agreement that Wissa had with Brentford. But we didn't make a big song and dance about it. We didn't go to all these other media people about it and everything else. We've always bid above their initial asking price. That's why Wissa kicked off in the first place. He's saying to Brentford, you guys promised that for this such and such a fee, I could go. Newcastle paid above that fee 3 or 4
what was
times.
that fee? What was that fee?
It was 28 million.
26.
Yeah, 26,
right?
28 million. We paid 30. We were willing to pay like 35, 30, whatever it was, like 35 million, and to get it over the line. They said, and it's their right to say no. I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying that there's a difference between what happened with Isak. If it's the same as Isak, you would have Liverpool bidding 160 million for Isak, and then we're still saying no. That's not what's happening. Now we've bid today 35.5, right, to get it to 40 million. Now they're saying 60 million, which is again their right, but it's not the same. It's not the same as Isak and what's going on. And people keep on saying we're going to be like. Plus, even the whole lead up to Wissa. Wissa's been in the last 2-3 weeks. Isak, the whole rumors around the 150 million, everything has started since January. There's been a whole media pressure around it. And we're not buying Brentford's replacements. We're not here buying Callum Wendo and all these other guys from Brentford. None of that's happening. So, and by the way, Wissa came back to train with Brentford, unlike Isak, right? And I don't know if you guys remember, just before this whole Instagram from Isak, did you guys see the post that was meant to be like, Wissa's going to prepare a statement? Wissa's going to prepare a statement. I don't know whether Isak and his agent are reading from the Wissa playbook and they're trying to do everything that Wissa wants to do.
It never works. Whenever a player goes public, he usually doesn't either get the same, like
Caicedo did it for Arsenal. Caicedo did it for us. Didn't work. The Brighton owner said Flores did it for Liverpool. Tevez did it for Man City. When you kind of do this open disrespect to you put them in the place where I can't even. If we accept it now, I got slapped in the face and the guy gives me money. You got slapped in the face, bro. No one cares about the money anymore.
Yeah,
right?
the only way to save face for Newcastle is to get that 150 million or keep him. And the thing is, and this is why again I think PSR.
No, No, to sign 2 strikers and get the 150 million.
Yeah,
Because
like
Isaac,
but the problem is, it's so late. It's so late in the window now.
Yeah,
Like if you're Newcastle, you're thinking, who are we even gonna replace him with? But on top of that, PSR is really like, let's be real in it. We know PSR has been unfair to Newcastle here, because if it wasn't for PSR, this wouldn't even be a talking point. Like Newcastle will be like, yeah, cool, we'll pay your wages, whatever, just sit on the bench. Like we're 10x the richest club in the world. Like, do you think we need the dough? But it's only because of PSR that the money is even a factor for Newcastle. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, I just think the whole thing is a little bit.
Everybody, but here's the saddest part. Everybody knows why Isak is doing this. It's because last summer, it's been reported everywhere. Last summer, Mr. Big Shot expected a new contract. And he was told that we can't give you the 300K to 350K a week because we're not in any European competition. We won't be able to match PSR rights. And he watched Anthony Gordon get a new deal because Anthony Gordon was linked with a late window move to, I think it was Liverpool. And that irked him to the nth degree, and he writes that trust was broken forever. Okay.
Liverpool.
How about them paying 70 million for a guy that had only scored 6 La Liga goals? How about that trust?
All roads lead back to Liverpool.
Hey, preach what you got to say for yourself, man.
You know what? I think, why is he so calm? I think he's frozen. He's frozen, isn't he?
Frozen, isn't it?
Yeah, why is he so calm? Like?
He's got nothing to say.
He's frozen on that Debo look as well, man.
That was about. I'm sure he froze about the 4th time you said Liverpool, Yobs. That was it. He just crashed out.
Talking about Debo, huh?
But Liverpool, I still believe Liverpool will sign him, but and I think Liverpool won't sign anybody. So they'll wait, so they'll sign him in January.
Do you know what's going to happen? No, Newcastle aren't selling anybody, and it depends what happens. But I doubt we're going to be selling anybody in the middle of Champions League.
Really, too? Like,
look at this way. By next summer, Lewandowski is going to leave Barcelona. Kane's going to leave Bayern Munich. Where Newcastle are going to start.
Wait. Why is Kane leaving Bayern Munich? He's still got 2 more years on.
He's old though. He's old. Who's not going to want
scoring?
Why would they? My friend, just take the story, yeah. So
this is my book.
This is my world, baby. You know. So I think there's going to be a bidding war. I don't think it's in the interest of Newcastle to do that, and it's World Cup year as well. So business is going to be done quick. So Isak can do this whole thing. I'm not playing for life stuff, but we know that he is.
Here it's still. What do you not think? Do you not think, in terms of Liverpool, are they going to do anything else, or are they just going to leave it until January and hold that money?
They have to.
Say again?
I don't know. If they don't sign a defender, for me, it's sign.
No, but I mean, obviously with the Isak situation, do you?
I don't know who else there is out there.
Isn't it Rodrigo, Barcola?
Supposedly Rodrigo, maybe.
Do you think you, man, are still going for Isak? Do you still think there's still hope?
Yeah, I do. I think.
You don't sound hopeful, bro.
No. So the reason why
he's in Liverpool, isn't it? Someone stole his internet.
Someone's mid-stealing his cable. That's why I'm just getting little bits.
Scouts racism right there.
Everyone else is kind of like support players.
What?
Driving Arsenal's deal.
Yeah. You can't talk bad about my team.
We know, Preach. You guys have everything under control. Everything is planned. Everything is meant to be. Everything is perfectly. Whilst
the players we're getting in next is to strengthen the bench, innit? So
who strengthens the bench? a
No,
prepubescent center back.
you're taking advantage. He's lagging. Preach is lagging, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your internet's moving
Bro,
crazy, Preach.
can I finish saying what I'm saying, bro? Can I finish what I'm saying, please?
I can't
Bruh,
because it's taking you like 50
bruh,
hours.
preach.
Lagging,
It'll be
lagging, that's why,
tomorrow.
Preach.
It'll be tomorrow by the time we hear what you were trying to say.
Yeah.
Yes,
Your
lagging. Log in
internet's
and log back
moving
out.
crazy, Preach.
Log in and log back out, Preach.
He's gone.
No. For me, if Liverpool don't sign another center back, I think that
Yeah, no,
that's
forget the centre back
that's
though.
going
I'm
to
talking
cost them.
about, because obviously it talks about Isak, innit? So I'm saying, are they going to replace, or are they
If
I
going to
don't
wait?
think so. If you look at
Liverpool, sorry, just a moment. If Liverpool do not go in for a second bid for Isak, they've let him down because he's doing all of this to get them to the table. If they do, and if they give another, like, like a down the middle, people keep saying it's down the middle, 130 million, 125 million. If they do one of those squirmy little deals where everybody walks away
They're gonna do it.
unhappy,
They're gonna do it.
they're going to do that, and it's going to upset people. And Newcastle are going to just say, no, you have to have something that puts the cat amongst the pigeons. A 140, 145, with a package that maybe leads up
they're
to
not going to do that
150.
too.
If they're not going to
Yeah, but
do
that's
that,
what they've been told they have to do. So if
Right.
they don't do it, like
No,
Yeah,
Mitch, what they're going to
Liverpool
do
here need to flex their muscles, innit? They need
Yeah,
to
no,
flex their muscles.
no, they're not gonna do it because Liverpool are gonna leak in the media that we're not gonna go in for him again.
they're still saying.
No, we're not gonna go in for him again because we want to stay in good relations with Newcastle,
Oh,
which
I like
is
that one.
which is
I like that
which is
one. I
code
like that one. I like that.
which is code for okay, guys, calm down a little bit. We're gonna come back in January once you've accepted that Isak wants to move to us, which is the same thing they did with Van Dijk, which is they tried to lowball Southampton.
My lagging.
Southampton threatened to report them to the FA. Then once they threatened to report them to the FA, Liverpool were like, okay, we're not gonna do anything. Sorry, guys, sorry. And then they came back in January
But
and
I don't
broke
think
the record.
I don't think the price goes down in January.
Yeah, I agree
Why-
with you, but
Why does the price- if you're
what
going to
happens
spend,
is
if you're going to spend 150 million in January, then you may as
Do it
well
now.
spend 150 million now and have a better chance of winning the league.
yeah, but wait,
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't see them coming back
yeah.
in January with the same with.
I agree with you, but the issue is, will Newcastle be receptive? Because right now Newcastle are saying you're not only going to give us 150 million, you're going to wait for us to find two strikers that we think are suitable, not just any strikers. Two in
But, bro,
January.
wait.
In January, once January hits, Yums, it might just be we want 150 million. Only.
Wait. Hold
no,
on.
because
What
we
if?
still need two strikers.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah,
Stipulations
but I'm
I hear
saying
that,
the stance might soften. You
Right,
might
right.
not. Yeah.
Hear what I'm saying though. Mitch, quickly. What if Ekatike just starts to blow up? You know what I'm saying? What if Liverpool just look good and their front line's just firing? Like the players that they brought in are doing what they meant to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Inverts, Gakpo, even Chiesa off the bench, Salah. That their front four. Imagine they just start doing it and they're like, right, actually, we don't need Isak. We're in such a strong position that.
Oh my God! Then Isak should be.
That's
then
pissed.
Isak,
That's pissed for Isak, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
I was Isak, I would be like, he should. If that happens, Ash, he should be a bigger Liverpool hater than me.
Isak, do you know what? Do you know why Isak? Do you know why I think Isak's been a little bit stupid? Right? He's fully jumped out of the window. Like he's out the window. He's jumped out of the window, and he's basically hoping Liverpool are going to come with a parachute.
No,
There's no
Yeah.
alternative here. Do you get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Liverpool
he
have
screwed
to come
himself.
with that parachute, otherwise he's completely he's done.
No, Yums, do you know what he's done in a more poker analogy? He's basically put all the chips on the table when he has a shit hand. And he's bet that people are going to think he has a great hand and are going to fold. Even though Newcastle know that they have a much better hand than him. So he's expecting Newcastle to fold, which to me is, even when Newcastle are telling we need to sign two strikers, not only do you up the ante, you up the ante with 10 days to go. So every single club, including Brentford, are watching this and saying, you know what? Fuck off 40 million. Madueke went to Arsenal for 50. Kudus went to Spurs for 55. Wissa has more goals and assists than both of them. Fuck off. You're desperate because you want to sell Isak. Give us 20% more. We want more money. So he's not only screwed himself by giving himself no outs, no bridges, maybe back just in case. He's also screwed Newcastle by not giving them enough time, and also by creating a leverage for the other clubs that Newcastle are negotiating with even more. Because what his Instagram post basically said, like, he wrote, "It's over."
What I don't understand.
If I was the owners of Newcastle, oh my God, I would have broken my phone or TV. Like, who the hell do you think you are? Are you Kylian? Are you Kylian Mbappe or Lionel Messi? Who the fuck do you think you are? You've had 2 great seasons at Newcastle, and you think suddenly now you can dictate your. He was, you know who he reminded me of? Like when LeBron James moved from Cleveland to Miami, and he had a big announcement live on TV where he's gonna move to. Like, who? You're not LeBron James. You're not. Like,
Can I throw a scenario out there? Can I say what happens if Eze?
That's Mr. Eze to you, okay? That's Mr. Eze to you.
You know what?
You're me. Your brother is here.
I'm sorry.
Yo, that's not my brother don't get robbed like that, bro.
Mr. Box Office, I apologize. I got it wrong.
Go on, Ash, you were gonna say something.
No.
Ash is gonna turn into Kel.
Right now. John, calm down. John, they'll win the next time, John. John, stop.
Yeah, sorry. Box Office, go on, do your thing.
Where's he gone? Ash
He's got
left.
his offline.
He didn't want no smoke.
What's going on? Why is he just left?
He's been punched up enough today, man. He didn't want it from you as well, Box Office.
Listen.
Let's
Like,
go. Here we go. Wait. Can I relax first? Can I relax first before you start? There we go.
Yeah, although you can do whatever you want, brother, because I ain't got time for it. Anyway, moving on. But I just come back from Savage stream, yeah. Right. And all I got was right. I just heard news now that we're going for Tyler Diblin.
Yeah, I read that too.
Nah, you're joking, bro. You serious?
Hey,
that list a few levels on the way down, bro.
Could it be my club?
This is the thing that's funny, yeah, right? Because obviously people have noticed the main event's calmed down a little bit, yeah. He's got a better fish to fry. That's the saying, isn't it? Right? And people said, why are you not happy, Mr. Box Office? Why are you not smiling, Mr. Box Office? Why are you not enjoying Tottenham Hotspur, Mr. Box Office? Yeah? Right? Why can you never change, Mr. Box Office? Oh, you're so toxic, Mr. Box Office. Here's the example right now, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like I did with it earlier. You know what I mean? It's like I was Houdini earlier today. You know what I mean? Because I'm Mystic Meg. Because I said earlier today, well, the deal's off for Eze. Oh, where you getting your information from, Mr. Box Office? Where you getting your information from, Mr. Box Office? Oh, look what's happened right now. You know what I mean? And this is why I can't get excited.
Where did you get it from then?
How did you know?
It's just feeling because I know my football club. I know my football club.
It was always the moment Havertz got that injury. The moment it was just writings on the wall.
I'm gonna be honest. As an Arsenal fan, I told them the same thing.
I know how he knew.
No, you're cool now, Preach.
You're good now.
The way he knew is basically that famous saying that Sir Alex Ferguson once said, "Lads, it's Tottenham."
Yeah.
Now,
if you don't mind me, I need to have some chicken.
Let's be fully honest.
They made T-shirts. The Spurs shop made T-shirts and tried to make merchandise saying, "Lads, it's Tottenham." You can't say that anymore, can you? Sorry, Stefan.
We can.
No, but wait. Let's be fully honest. As Arsenal fans, this never happens. Let's be honest. How many times have we been left when Gabriel Jesus 3 years ago got that injury when we were on our title charge? We didn't sign anyone. When before that we had Rob Holding in defense, we didn't sign that final defender. The same thing with how many years did we go on without signing a striker? Even in January now, we've never done this. I thought it was a joke when I read Ornstein that we were hijacked. I thought it was a like that this like I when I saw that Havertz was out, I knew if they were leaking that we were in the market that his injury is really serious. So I'm like, we're gonna sign some shitty guy like Jamie Vardy for like 6 months or a year, something like this. I never expected us to go 60. Did you read the final price of the deal?
No, how much is it?
67 million.
Yeah.
When we've spent 200 without any sales.
Fans were in my WhatsApp group saying, no, they can't afford it. They can't. They've already spent.
I thought the same thing, Ash. I thought the same thing.
They can't do it. They can't do it. I was like, you lot, brother. You man are doing
Yeah,
it.
because
You just don't know football, bro.
they don't know. The thing is that all these like deals are spread over years. Like every single deal that's ever signed, unless you're doing a release clause, which again now it makes sense. Arsenal waited till the release clause was done, and then went back to it with the same price. They said similar to the release clause, right? But now they can figure out what their payment terms are supposed to do.
Come on, Olu. Be honest. We all thought Eze would be a Spurs player.
Of course. But what I'm saying though is this, right? Even if it was accidental, right? Even if it was accidental,
reactionary more so.
Yeah. The reality still is that they've come out in a better position now than they would have been if they did it like a month ago. So I'm not saying it was some sort of 5D chess for Arsenal. I mean, I think it was a competency for us to get to this point.
But why was it taking Spurs so long?
Because Levy had leverage. Because Levy had leverage in the fact that he knew that the only team that was in for Eze at that point was Spurs that were willing to pay that money. Arsenal were out of it. They even leaked. Arsenal even leaked a couple of days ago or 3 days ago that they were out of the Eze running because they had signed Nwaneri to a new deal, and so they have to show him that we're gonna provide him with a pathway and faith. So that's why. So of course, Levy.
I don't believe those things anymore. I think all those things are smoke screens.
Same. I agree.
I think it's a reactionary deal.
No. I'm just saying this until because the reality is this, right? Eze doesn't play in the same position as Havertz. Havertz is now a striker.
Exactly.
So Eze is not coming to play striker. I believe a lot of things until the window's closed. Like I don't put anything past teams making decisions because also you got like these deals get done with conversations happening over months. We just get the last bits of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the reality. So Arsenal would have had the conversation with Eze and Crystal Palace, but if they wanted to trigger it today, they'll trigger it. So
you got also remember, Arteta don't really like strikers. Like Eze is actually kind of like I'll get if Gyökeres gets injured, I could just do what I've done with before.
Force 19
midfielder up there. You get me? So Eze could be that kind of the way he thinks with midfielders is different. You get me? He could use them as
I think, guys, I disagree. I think Arsenal just looked at we need to sign a quality player, a quality forward. Who are available? Are there any quality strikers that are on the market that are similar or above Havertz's level? No. Eze is on the market for an affordable price. Is he better or is he potentially a level raiser in terms of the profile? We don't have a type of 8 or a number 10 like him. So we signed the opportunity that's also the best available player, in my opinion, in the market.
I disagree. Sorry.
I was going to say, if Jackson was a good striker, you lot would have been going in for him. I think it's Crystal Palace because it's a London team. You don't have to buy him. It's the same reason why you go to Chelsea, but Chelsea just don't have.
But preach.
Also, sorry, I was going to say this though. Yeah. But also, if you like, again, we're forgetting that today they said, was it Trossard has got a new contract, right? And Trossard plays up front most times when like he play up front, plays on the wing. So I think the reality was that they looked at him and internally we've already got a solution with Trossard in there.
And don't forget, Olu, Jesus is back in like a month and a half. Also,
I'm not putting my hopes on that guy's knees.
but they have
like me saying we'll return to training today. We all know he's going to break down again soon.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it, but they still have to take him into account. He still gets paid. He's got a big wage.
I totally forgot about that guy. Completely forgot about him.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't take him into account because you got Eze. So that
No,
doesn't really
but preach. But your point about us, we would have moved for Jackson. We could have. Jackson would have been cheaper. Jackson
no, but if he was a
supposedly.
good, yeah, but he's not a good enough
Yeah,
striker.
yeah, but that's my point. I think we looked at the market and we said, who are the available strikers,
Not
and
the
are they
market, not
close
the
to
market.
Havertz?
You didn't look at the market. You
No,
looked at the
yeah,
London
no.
team.
In terms of price range, who are the available strikers
Yeah,
for the price
in the
for the
London
price
teams.
that we are willing to pay for Eze, which is 60 to 70 million? Is there
You
anybody
man,
available?
they don't like buying new houses for players and finding new areas for them to live. You lot don't like doing that. It's extra money. That's where you lot save
What
your
are you
money.
on about? How do you attract people to go to Liverpool? God forbid, preach.
Yeah,
No, but he
You
didn't
know,
say
like,
Liverpool
what
don't
you
like
know.
doing it.
I'm
He's
saying
saying
that's why
Arsenal
you
don't
go.
like
I'm
doing
saying
it.
that's why you end up going for a lot of Chelsea players. They don't have to move home. Like they've
I
already got
just
their
no,
homes
I just
there.
think no, I just think Arsenal and the scouts and Arteta look at some of the Chelsea players and see them as being undervalued because of the team that they're in. Someone like Kai Havertz, for example, who when he came to Arsenal, his gameplay and his level of performance was proof that he was undervalued at Chelsea.
Stefan, explain Raheem Sterling then. I'd love for you
I was
to.
just about to say next.
Raheem Sterling was a shit show. Like I'm not. It's a
Raheem
loan. It
agreed.
was a desperate signing
Yeah, no, but
that
it's the
wasn't
same logic.
planned.
It's the same logic. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, so Eze, you looked at the London teams, and he was the best option.
You're
I'm not
telling
saying
me?
he's rubbish though. That he was the best
Yeah,
option.
okay, I
I'm
agree
just
with
saying
you, but
look
wait,
at the
so you're
market.
telling
Look
me?
at the market.
Okay, but you're telling me that the decision predicates that Arsenal spent almost 70 million on a player on the fact that he's based in London. Preach. That's one of the reasons. You
No,
think
he's
that a
good.
club is
No,
gonna
he's a good. He's a
sanction
good
70
player.
million
No,
pounds for such a factor?
I did not. I'm saying he's a good player. That's why he's cost so much. But what I'm saying is, you lot saved money in getting a player in London. Like you save money.
Okay. Okay. So you would think that, let's say, if Arsenal had a better player available for the same price outside of London, we would not go for him over Eze
Don't they
because
move into each other's houses and stuff though? How does it work? Isn't it like, or do they have to buy them a new yard? Is that what it is?
they
Each
earn
player.
plenty of money. They can
Yeah,
buy
No,
themselves.
depending where they're coming from, you're gonna want a certain miles of travel to the training ground and stuff like that.
Yeah, a
They
lot of
put
players.
they put in hotels.
If players know players at clubs, a lot of players like will stay at
Yeah.
that person's yard for a couple of weeks whilst they get on their feet. These men ain't talking house hunting in the way we talk house hunting, innit? These men are like, oh, what house looks nice? I'm buying that one. They're not thinking. You know what I'm saying? They're not
It's not
thinking.
like,
Guys,
let me go ask the wife. And
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they're not hollering at the mortgage lender and saying, "Ah, is it 4 times my wage? Ah, shit." Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean, man?
they're like, oh, is there a
It's the internet.
supermarket close by? Oh fuck, there's no supermarket. Damn. No, but there's this, like every club. It's a professional club. They have special. I don't know how you call it. What's the British term?
Logistics.
Liaison officers that deal specifically with the housing of the player, with the moving of the
Hey,
player.
look, no,
Do
listen,
you
trust
guys?
me, that's why some of that is part of the 115 charges that City have got as well.
Yeah, of course.
The bribe,
Do you think?
the bribery they bought, like they would buy the players' whole family cars and things like that. Family, there's money like.
But preach. I think those charges were more towards the youth players, right? Attracting them from academies to come to Man City, right? That was like it was like
Guys,
what was
let's
it?
get back to the football, man, because I mean,
I was
a
gonna
lot
s-
about
yeah, go on.
toppings and stuff, but let's get back to the football. Go
I
on.
was gonna say, like, from a Liverpool point, because I just saw a post that was interesting. We talked about it a little bit earlier with Eze going to Arsenal. Does that add a little bit more pressure on Liverpool to respond?
Oh, Liverpool. Okay.
For sure, we're winning the league regardless of what Liverpool do now.
I was thinking,
Whoa!
players that
We're winning. We're okay. How about we have?
Olu,
only just stay
Olu.
in Liverpool.
No, we're winning.
Just stay on Liverpool.
It's time. It's time to say it with chest. We have a
Can we
far
stay on
more.
Liverpool?
We have a far more
Hold on,
deeper
hold on.
team. We have a deeper
Let
team.
me hold on.
Every single department.
Yeah. I want. I get that. I want to get it from previous point of view in terms of like, okay, do you think like Arsenal better, but also do you think, okay, whoever it's out of Isak, does it mean that then Liverpool also have to move to another player now? Do you have to respond?
Well, I want to know before.
Sure.
Yeah, player for player,
Ideally,
band for
yes,
band.
So yeah,
Yeah, me.
ideally,
For him.
hopefully that they want someone in this season. I don't want them waiting for Isak next season. I don't want that. If it's not,
You need a defender more, Preach. I can't believe you haven't signed
Let him finish.
Wait, let me talk.
Sorry. My bad.
Yeah, so like the players that we're getting in now, I feel like are going to strengthen our bench. So I'm not worried like, we're missing this, we're missing that. The players we're getting in will strengthen the bench. Gahey coming in, hopefully someone on the left wing and another striker like Ekatike. I'm happy with him. I feel like he's definitely going to give us more than Nunes delivered, and then maybe someone that can fill in, rest in peace, Jota's spot. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like it's all about strengthening the bench, allowing Slot to do his rotation, resting players with quality. So I'm not. I think we've done our best. I think we've done our best deal at the beginning of the transfer window.
Talking about your team, and can we talk about the game on the weekend, if we can?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Preach. How did you feel about like the ease that
Openness.
Defense.
It wasn't defense. It was midfield.
Yeah, it was midfield.
Yeah, definitely. I think.
How do you feel about that? And this is.
I don't want to ever see that double pivot partnership ever again. It doesn't work.
I do. I want to see it again.
The weekend, all right.
8 p.m. Monday would be lovely.
Yeah. I hope he doubles down on it. That's what I'm hoping.
Against the
back now, still
Saudi rugby team, that's gonna be rough.
Who was in the double pivot, Preach?
We had Szoboszlai.
I think Jones.
And Jones, yeah.
Oh, of course. That's gonna, yeah.
That's like, what's the average height and weight of that? 1.70 m and like 160 pounds.
Is he not?
Szoboszlai's tall, isn't it?
He's massive, man.
We was after Szoboszlai, so he's definitely over 6 foot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's tall, man.
Yes, but Joe Linton is bigger, and Bruno.
I don't think there's much
bigger.
in it. No. Bruno's not even 6 foot.
Bruno is built. Bruno's really built.
He's just got a heart of a lion. That's what makes him look bigger. That's all it is, bro.
And he loves Newcastle.
Unlike some players.
Wait, is Gravenberch back? Is Gravenberch back for this game coming up on the weekend?
He is, right, Preach?
Yeah.
But he's not going to play him. He's not going to let him come back on against Newcastle on Monday.
He has. What are you talking about, Tune? Gravenberch has to play. He'll be nuts if he doesn't play.
When was the last time he played?
Yeah, I was going to ask that question. When did he last play?
He didn't play Charity Shield, did he? He didn't play weekend. When did he last play?
No, he didn't play. He didn't play against Palace because his wife was giving birth.
Yeah,
he didn't play.
Steph, we know that. We're saying, when was the last time you played?
Oh.
Sorry. Wait, can I ask a question, a side question, completely away from Liverpool? Where does Eze play for Arsenal?
Yeah.
Left 8. It has to be left 8. If they put him on the wing.
No, wait, sorry, Toon. They wouldn't answer. That's our problem to figure out. No,
doesn't care.
He gave you that Will Smith. Take my player's name out of your mouth.
Honestly, Ash, I think
he don't love you like I do.
He'll probably play in like 3.
I don't want to know. If you
we have moved on as well, Ash, man. You had to bring it all the way back around again.
If he treats you better than me, you watch you fall asleep.
You know, like when you tell yourself you're not going to think about something and you think about it more. Like,
we're still hurting, guys. We're still hurting.
No, I ain't going to think about Eze, man. I ain't even going to think about Eze. Hey guys, when does Eze play for Arsenal?
We're all talking about Liverpool, Newcastle on Monday. It's like, but Eze though.
I'm also
it's fresh. It's fresh.
No, honestly, though, I'm intrigued what Olo says because I can't tell you where he's gonna play for sure because I don't see him starting.
The only thing the Arsenal fans need to care about is that he's not playing for Tottenham.
Yeah,
that is it.
No,
Worry
like,
about everything else
I
another day.
I don't see him starting ahead of Martin Odegaard. I don't see him starting a left wing because he's not a left winger.
He
per
can
se.
play left wing though.
He can play, but that's not his strongest position. The only position where I think he'll be really suited for, but I worry because Arteta always prioritizes off the ball defensive, qualities, is Declan Rice's number 8, especially when we play against, I would say, mid-table to lower ranked teams that are going to play with a deep low block and stuff. So
Nah,
he will have
sorry.
a more
I
attacking.
think
I
that's
know
what
you.
it'll
I know
be.
you're the Arsenal. I know you're the Arsenal connoisseur, but trust me, Eze's not coming to come and sit on no bench, bro.
Nah.
He's too good.
Yes, he is, because it's his
He
dream club,
he's
yo.
too good.
no. He will either play left in the big games and tuck in, and your
Yeah.
left back will overlap,
Yeah.
or against the teams you think you're going to have all of the ball against, he'll play the left 8.
Yeah.
They're the two positions I think he'll play. Or what someone said earlier, if your striker's out, he'll be false 9.
Do you know what?
It's a
Arteta,
great
you
problem
know
to
what makes
have.
it easier for you? What makes it easier for you? And you have to make Declan Rice captain so you can bench Odegaard, because that's the main problem now. So I think he's the key person to probably change in terms of rotation. I rate Odegaard, but it's the more we're talking about Eze, I think if you got a midfield of Eze, Declan Rice, and Zubimendi, I think it's got a little bit more
Odegaard
balance.
is better than Eze, guys. Odegaard, I love Eze, but Odegaard is better than Eze.
They don't even love
Can
him.
we stop? Can
Yeah,
we
they don't
stop
love
with
him.
They don't even love him. It's nothing to him, bro. It's not
talking about.
Can we stop?
Not even going to treat him right.
The same girl you put the engagement ring on. He's
not going to come home on a Friday with flowers.
I love Eze, but
I haven't
can
even
we-
got date
can we
nights planned
stop?
in. What's going on there?
No, but wait. Can we stop? Can we stop? Can we stop because of one bad season that Odegaard had? People forget that he was in the team of the year the previous 2 seasons. He was
We
Arsenal's
don't
player.
want to hear that, bro. We don't want to hear that.
Okay, you don't want to hear that, but
got-
I've noticed this like swing with Odegaard, which again this weekend, for the reason why I think Odegaard will always start with Arteta is because this weekend, although our whole attacking and team were horrendous, Odegaard was the one who was running, who was winning tackles.
It was Declan Rice that was doing that. It wasn't
No, Declan Rice
Odegaard.
was horrendous. He was taken off after like 75. He was completely anonymous in that game. It was the opposite. Odegaard was the one leading the press, winning ball. He was actually doing the opposite of what he's used to,
what?
which is make.
I used
So
to say
that's
that
why I
shit
think
about Chris
Odegaard
Wood.
is by far. What's that?
What's going on here?
Arsenal got Leeds as well.
You used to use the exact same lyrics for Chris Wood, man. What are you doing?
I can see it.
Triggering presses,
Triggering
fullback.
Yeah.
Oh,
Listen,
okay.
listen, Stefan, everything you're saying about what Odegaard does, yeah, we can see it. The reality, though, is just that when it comes from an attacking standpoint, there were 2 or 3 opportunities where he needs to move the ball faster, and he slowed it down a hell of a lot. And that's the most frustrating thing about. Yes, he did.
He
So
didn't
the
slow
first
it down.
No, he did, because the first one when he got
He
tackled,
screwed up the pass. He
No,
screwed
no,
up
the first one he was running with the ball, he got tackled, and there was a pass that was on. He should have taken it earlier. He didn't. Right. There's another one where he screwed up the pass where he hit it too much. Those are the things where like you'd want him to either move the ball more quickly and be less like. Sometimes I say this about him. He thinks like he's Brazilian because he's all about trying to do skills and tricks. When he just do a simple thing easier. If he moves the ball faster, he's a much better player. I think, first of all, competition is good. And I think Eze coming in is competition for his space, which means that he has to play better. And even if he doesn't, I just hope that something gets into him because that United game, like, listen, I just say this, we robbed the bank. And I'm happy to say that. We absolutely robbed
sometimes
the
you
bank.
got it. Do you know what? Sometimes
But in that but in that United game, right? Saka and Martinelli were far worse than Odegaard. Saka was horrendous. That was one of the worst.
Yeah, but because other players were bad, it doesn't make Odegaard good. Like,
And Odegaard.
Do you know what it is? Yeah,
because he played his
No,
best.
it doesn't make him. It doesn't. But he likes to be. He likes to be. But because our fan base likes to scapegoat players continuously, and they always find a few. Trossard was towards the end of last season. Odegaard was pretty much the whole year after injury, and now Odegaard. What Olu said is true. He did screw up the final pass or the final ball, but he was the one that literally took the ball, dribbled past 2 players, and started the whole counter attack. In which he then screwed up.
When are we gonna be honest and say that Odegaard doesn't know how to pass unless he's passing to Saka? Like he's not this. I don't know why these guys are going on like he's this fantastic great guy. Like he's a decent player. Odegaard's a decent player, but people are going on like as if he's bloody prime time Paul Scholes and Steven Gerrard out
He's
here.
he's one of the most creative players. He's one.
Yeah,
No.
that's
Don't
great.
be
But to be honest, like bringing it back to Eze, I don't think it's Eze or Odegaard. I think Eze forces his way. There is no world where you've got a team to pick, and you say, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put on Martinelli and have Odegaard sitting on the bench. It just doesn't happen.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
This,
So
this is Arteta though, Yoms.
I was gonna say.
fair.
Oh
I
yeah.
said it in the chat earlier. They still have the same manager they've always had, and I still believe he's the problem.
Yeah.
Don't say. Don't let. I hope CP. Don't. He's still the man. Don't.
I just sometimes Mitch comes out with shit that like
Alright.
Eddie Howe with the injuries that Arteta had finished.
No.
seventh or
You
eighth,
could
and
talk
Mitch
to
is
Eddie. Talk
like,
about what I actually
it's
said.
the
I didn't say
manager-
Eddie Howe was
it's the
better.
manager that-
All I said
yeah.
was you still got Arteta. Yeah. My point on Arteta has always been the same. He's a fantastic manager on loads of different aspects. He can be a great defensive manager. He can be a great attacking manager. He can be great at keeping the ball. But he picks the wrong tactic in the wrong game too often. It's not about his tactical ability. It's his decision making. Yeah, too often because you haven't won the league, so it's too
So
often.
why does
If you'd
so
won
why-
the league, you
by
would
that
have done it
logic,
often
why,
enough.
Why do Arsenal have the best record in the biggest
Hold
games?
on,
then?
hold on a
Have they
minute.
won the league?
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
What
Hold on.
the fuck?
Hold on a minute.
How
Hold
is
on a
that
minute.
a barometer
Wait,
for?
So that means he's.
Stefan,
I
Stefan, hold
basically
on a minute,
I've
hold
watched
on.
enough Arsenal games where I believe he's picked the wrong tactic to win the game
Hold
and he
on.
hasn't won
Can
the
we
game.
just go back to something, please? Eddie Howe is a better
Okay.
manager than Arteta.
Yeah.
No, but I
Yeah.
didn't say he wasn't. All I was
Why
saying
is
is
he a
that wasn't
better
my
manager?
point. So I was trying to get Stefan off of Eddie Howe and back to Arteta. Because I didn't want to talk about Eddie Howe in that moment. I didn't want to go round the houses. I wanted to stick to the point.
No, we're not doing this
No,
now.
it's
You've
just-
you've
it's
opened
just-
up Pandora's box now.
What Pandora's
Yeah.
box? This
Yeah.
is.
Okay, yeah.
This is.
You've
what-
opened up
Wait,
Pandora's
wait.
box. Give me,
I
wait,
love.
Stefan,
Yeah,
wait.
go on.
Take a touch.
You know what, guys?
Take a
I'm gonna
touch,
go to
take a
bed
touch.
on that note. I don't want to listen to this bullshit, this challenge. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed.
God bless you,
Stay here.
Stefan, man.
Look,
Take
you've
care,
had
man.
your
Thank you,
fun.
guys.
Good
See you
night,
guys.
Stefan.
Have a good one.
Big up.
So,
Take care.
so Yums, I'd like for you to objectively.
When
give
the
us-
fun stops, stop.
Stop.
Are we gonna?
That's the rule.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, you were saying.
No,
But Ollie, do you want to do the Arteta Eddie Howe thing?
I'll happily do it.
Okay. First question: Have
Sorry, I'm
you
still
got a
laughing.
better
I want
team
the
than
fun
us?
Stop.
Have you got a better team than?
Have you got a better team than us?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, so since Eddie Howe's been at Newcastle, has Arteta got a better record against Newcastle, or has Howe got a better record against Arsenal?
I'm guessing Howe's got a better record.
So who does that tell you has got the better manager if he's got the worst team and the better record against the two clubs?
But I could say in a one-off game that can happen, right?
Well, it's not
No,
a one-off
it's not-
game. It's over the span of
not-
about 8-9 games now.
Is it over 8-9 games? So what's the record over 8-9 games?
Six in the league, 2 in the League Cup last season. That's 8 already.
Right, but what is the record between both of them now then?
Well,
I'm
I'm
pretty sure-
going to guess that Eddie
I'm
Howe's in
pretty
front
sure-
because it was 3-1 last season. So that's 3-1 out
Yeah,
of
but what was it before that?
out of the 8 games. The season
did we-
before, we beat you because you cried about it for 2 years.
And we beat you, didn't we?
We drew 0-0 at Highbury, which was when you first started
Emirates.
saying that we
That's when
do the
the tear
dark
started.
arts and
Yeah,
we
yeah,
created
yeah.
dark arts and we defend too much and all of that. So that's
Innit?
now 6 games and
The
you've got
cheek
no
of it when
wins.
they had man like Martin Keown.
No wins.
So
And
Right.
we've gone through
So
6
what-
games and there's no wins.
So what you're
1 win.
saying?
1 win in 6 is what we're talking about now. So you've got 2 games left. Even if you
what-
won both them games, Eddie Howe's still in front.
Right, so what you're saying is that your team can only get itself up to playoffs, basically. Right?
No.
That's what it is.
Let's not
we're
be
your
shameless
barometer.
right now.
We're your barometer, basically.
Let's
That's
not
what
be
it is.
shameless right
Because
now.
there's 19 other teams.
Why have we not won any other games?
Apparently not. Because
Have we not beat any other
We
big teams?
beat Tottenham home and away. We beat Man United home and away. Chelsea. It was a win and a
1-1.
loss.
And we beat
1-1,
them in the cup.
and we beat them in the cup. Who's the
We
other
beat
one?
Liverpool in the cup final.
In the cup final.
And I hasten to add, I hasten to ask, how much money has been spent
For Arsenal.
That's it, for
But the
by
money
each
doesn't-
And who
by each
turned their
club.
team around quicker?
But the money's a consequence of you finding the right players to play in your system, right? So
Or
it's
when
not-
you
it's
want to
spending-
fit an argument, that's when it's inconsequential.
No, but no. Listen, no. I always have a fair argument here. I think that obviously
Mm.
part and parcel of the role that a manager does is identifying the players they want, creating the culture, and so on and so forth, right? So if you want to say in one-off games, yeah, I think obviously Newcastle have become a very hard team for Arsenal to play against. I think that's because you matches on the physicality, right? But if you're talking overall in terms of building a team where you can go on any given Sunday, right? Who do you expect to win, Arsenal or Newcastle? You say most times you expect
Now
Arsenal
we're
to win
talking
that
about
game.
who's the better team.
Yeah, but I'm saying part of being a manager is building that team. So he's identified the players that
Who
he
do you
wants.
trust
No,
in
no,
that
I,
team?
because building that part of building that team is having the money to build that team, though.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
So for me,
Mhm.
the better manager is not necessarily who's built a better team, because Arsenal have got
So
infinitely more
so
money because of PSR to spend than Newcastle do, right? But my question would be, what has if it, like United are looking for a manager today, who am I taking? Am I taking
Eddie Howe.
Arteta or Eddie Howe? I'm going Eddie Howe, because for me,
that's fair.
Arteta has proven that he so far, we, Stefan thinks this is the year, but so far he's proven that despite the money, despite that team, despite other teams having transitions, despite other teams flopping, he's still not able to win that league. Whereas
So
I think if Arsenal have Eddie Howe and this team,
I don't believe
I
so.
reckon he wins.
Win a
I
trophy.
reckon I reckon
I
he
don't
wins it by now,
a,
or
a
he wins.
trophy. Yes, maybe, but I don't think he wins the league.
I don't know. I think Eddie Howe gets you over the line.
I don't believe
I
so.
reckon he gets those additional
I
points that
I
you
don't
have
think
needed
I don't
over the
I don't.
last couple of seasons to get you over the
I,
line.
So wait,
I
wait, wait.
also
If
believe, as much as you said physicality, we've beat you on. I think Eddie Howe has tactically outdone
so no wait, wait.
Arteta
With
many
with,
times in these
with
games.
Eze now though, sorry to go back to Eze, but with Eze now, do you expect Arsenal to beat teams like Newcastle and
Well,
get past?
I've said this, right. I said this is the best Arsenal squad we've had, like going into a season, right? So I believe that Arsenal are a good match for any team in the league, right? That's what I believe right now. So I always say this: I'm a fan first. So I'll always predict Arsenal to win the league. That's just my delusion played itself, and I'm happy to say I'm deluded on that. But I still believe that this team is as constructed is good enough to go and win the league. And the thing about it is that, to
It's
Yom's
a
point,
lie.
uh,
There's a difference between delusion
Yoms,
and lies.
Yoms, you put
Deluded people do not know that they are deluded.
Yoms,
So therefore, you
you
are
put
lying. It's a
you put
lie.
Yoms. I'm gonna expose you.
It's a lie.
You put £10 on Arsenal winning the league. So be
Yeah, I did,
quiet.
because I
Be
just
quiet,
wanted
mate.
to be.
So
I did.
a part of
Yeah.
you believes. A part of
No,
That's
you
because Yoms
believes.
never wins bets, and he's just making sure you don't win the league.
I'll just rather back my unhappiness in it.
Nah, you even
I'm
said
saying I'll be
you
happy
even
to lose a tenner if you don't win it, and I'll be happy to win 100 quid if you do win it.
that's a
Innit? Like,
lie.
I'm just
You
backing
said
my unhappiness.
Good logic. I like the logic.
you said even you believe that it might happen. 'Cause, no, the reason about it is this: if Arsenal win the league this season, does that then change the narrative around him?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, of course it
Of course
does.
it does.
Yeah.
That's kind of
But then
crazy.
Arsenal,
So that means that you believe
if
that
Arsenal, if he
means
doesn't win the league, though, does it back it up?
it obviously does.
If
Right?
if
You can
Arteta
say
wins
that.
the league this season, I am going to buy a dog, call it Win, and take it to Old Trafford, bro. Because clearly Arteta's tactics are working.
If Arteta wins the league, is he the best manager in the world?
No.
Because that's what we don't like.
Where did that
What?
come from?
Wow.
And that's a very random question.
Let me land, because that's the bit we don't like about Arsenal fans, isn't it? Like he'll win the league, and then the last 6 phases you'd forget about, and it was
No,
like
but
like he won the league on his first season. That's why I was asking, because that's what it is.
yeah, but
He
you
should
know,
win.
come on,
He
Prig,
should be winning the league now. He's in phase 6, bro. You get
phase
me? So
5.
he should
Phase 5.
He
There's only
should.
5 phases.
There's only 5 phases.
There's only
Preach.
5 phases. There's people just
No,
made
I
that
think
joke and they don't understand what it
And the
means.
phases are
He's
club
created a new
build.
phase, fam.
I think
Yeah,
I
the
think
phase
people
the
talking
phases
about
are club
seasons,
build. You
innit?
don't really put them against managers.
It
It's
just
where the
sounds like
club
Exactly.
years,
is
innit?
in a position.
For me, it just sounds like there's always a phase in it. So
No, but,
Yeah.
if you actually go and read it,
For
it actually
Liverpool,
makes
it's tapping
sense.
up phase.
Yeah. If you actually go and read the phase thing,
yeah.
when he talked about it, when he actually talks about it, if you actually objectively go and read it, it all makes sense. It's basically just you having building a project basically. And
No, I get it. I'm just saying
I
it's
get a
another
joke.
year. Basically, I'm just saying it's another year of building this project. You should be.
Yeah, but come on.
Now,
Like,
this
when
is
he
it.
goes-
but
This is it. They're at phase 4. He needs to win to be
Yeah.
in phase 5.
5. That's it.
Phase
Oh,
5 is
right.
when you're
So wait,
winning. When you're winning stuff, you're phase 5.
wait, I've missed something here. So Arteta actually came out and drew up his phases. Is that what?
Basically, when
I
he
don't know
joined,
where they came from. People
so
have
when
just
he
been
joined,
saying it
No,
for the
don't
last
worry,
few
Joe.
years.
so when he joined the
Process that
club,
they have to trust.
so when he joined the club, he said basically that the club is a mess right now. So we have to go through 5 phases to fix it, basically. And so
Did
the
he say that?
he actually said it, yeah. So he said the first phase was actually getting rid of the bad eggs. And then it goes on further to like when we get to a point where we're challenging for the league and then constantly challenging for the league and then winning the league. And basically, it's just a project plan. That's all he did. He just said, I have got a project. I've got an idea in terms of how to get Arsenal to the promised land. I want to do it in 3 years. It's been 5 years. He hasn't done it. But the reality is that would you rather a manager come out and say, I've got an idea in terms of where I wanted to get to, or a manager just coming in and freestyle? Like,
No, of course you want a manager with a plan.
Well,
Innit?
like
You want a
every
manager
other man,
with
like
a
every
manager.
other manager in the league just
ex-
freestyled as well.
no, but the thing is that I think people make the joke about the face thing, and I understand. I'm only here trying to defend Arteta, but it's like people make the joke about the face thing when I guarantee most managers will come in and say, "I have got something similar in terms of what my long term and short term plan is." Because if you're a manager and you're going to manage a multi-million-pound club and you're just doing it on a day by day basis, you shouldn't be in the job. But obviously, it's easier to mock Arteta, which again he puts it on himself because
Yeah, because with Arteta, it's almost
he
like
puts it himself.
you're
You're
watching
saying
this BBC drama, bruv,
Yeah,
and
you're
it's
saying
season 6, and we're still waiting for we're still waiting for Superman to fly. Like,
like a League Cup.
do you get what I'm saying? Like, we're
yeah,
still
yeah.
like,
Five
I
phases
think
for a
this
League
year
Cup.
is really like this year is really important for us for Arteta because, and I think to be honest, I know a lot of people were trying to were brushing Arsenal after the United game because of the performance and stuff. But you have to win. Winning ugly wins you the league, right? You're not going to
True.
win up pretty every
True.
week. But at the same time, I just think that yeah, it's one of those he must win it this year, otherwise we can't, because it's not like he's been picking up other things along the way.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's where the Arteta thing comes in, because
Mm.
it's like if he's been picking up other things along the way, then there's a lot more to hang your coat on.
I agree.
But now we're in a position where it's league or bust. Like an FA Cup this year doesn't even do it because you've not done like, do you get what I'm
Champions
saying?
League, to be fair, can do it if he gets Champions League.
Champions
Stop,
League, yeah.
stop.
Champions League.
That's when you just set people unreasonable expectations and stuff like that. Oh, Champions League. If you've never done it before, I still think it's reasonable for him to pick up a League Cup or FA Cup. I just think there's, but
what they've said now after
yeah.
I'm not gonna say his name, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But like in the court of public opinion, we're all like, we've waited so long, you have to do it now. That's just people being impatient. If you're like, say you're the owner of Arsenal,
Patient though. What?
But
How
look-
many years?
but look from an Arsenal's an owner's perspective, you've got a manager who's very high performing, like in terms of second places, and you can see that you're getting rewards for your consistent Champions Leagues and stuff like that, and you're not too far from getting where you want to be. Like it's going to be very difficult to find someone that can guarantee trophies. I don't think there's a manager that guarantees trophies. I think there's that.
No, of course not.
Do you know what I mean? So
I don't know. There are some managers that guarantee you trophies. I'm not gonna lie, there are. There are managers that are very.
Who's that Donny that just left Tottenham? He'll win you a trophy.
Like he told you, innit? He told you might finish 17th.
in the second year.
In my second
year.
You saying
Yeah, but then again,
Klopp's not a guaranteed trophy, no?
Not for 4 years, he wasn't. 4 or 5 years, he wasn't. You know what I mean? It took him to and plus he's got a whole different philosophy to what Arteta has. He'll have to go through the whole thing again. He's not going to like the same play. I think Klopp actually has a what's the word? Would actually at Newcastle would win things quicker than he would at Arsenal because the philosophies aren't too far apart in terms of how we play. But at Arsenal, it would be very, very difficult.
But do you know the thing is though, Toon, right? Is there's a difference between the journey and the delivery, isn't it?
True.
You have to be delivering. So he's delivering on the up until very recently, I'd say he's delivering on the style and all of that kind of stuff. He's got the fans on side.
And qualification, Champions League qualifications.
Champions League qualifications and all that kind of stuff. But after a while, and that's why I think picking up things along the way is so important. After a while, like we need you to deliver like actual tangible stuff.
True.
Do you get what I'm saying? We need to be able to, when people are coming to do the tour of the stadium and the backstage and that, we need to be able to like show them stuff from recently, innit?
No, I hear that.
I don't want to be showing them stuff from 1996 and all of that. Do you get what I'm saying? So like
No,
he has to deliver.
I do agree. There's going to be a pressure on him to deliver. Unfortunately, so I support in American football the LA Rams, and they're owned by Kroenke Sports Group. So I couldn't get away from this bloody ownership, right?
Rah, you're ride or die, bro.
And right, it's crazy.
Raw.
If I supported Denver Nuggets, it would have been a wrap. Thankfully, I don't. But the point is though that they believe in just giving a coach all the time and all the tools to try to get things done. But at certain times they would not invest at all. So the reality for I always say is this: even if Arteta finishes second again this season, they will not get rid of him. As much as the clamor is for fans to say it, I don't think they care too much because they'll look at it and go, from a trajectory standpoint, keep finishing second is look, we joke about it, it's bloody difficult. That's why
It is.
not many teams in the history of the Premier League have finished second. Talk less first, right?
Liverpool finished second really well.
Yeah, that's true. So like so from a if you're look, I'll just say this: if you are a business owner and you look at Arteta, you go, Jesus Christ, I want someone like that who can guarantee me a level of income that's going to come in from the Champions League, finishing in a high position, right? As a fan, it's a lot more frustrating because obviously glory is what we're after. We don't care about the boardroom. We don't care about all the.
That's what Arteta. I mean, Wenger brought you that, innit?
Exactly. So, look, I think I always say this: Arteta, unfortunately, right now is Arsenal's biggest asset, and I hate the fact that that's the case. I hate the fact that that's the case.
That's not good, man.
You said
it's. I think it's a horrible thing because it's a bit like when we had Wenger, when the club was built around Wenger. We've done it a second time. We've built this club around Arteta, and this is where like the whole Berta thing's interesting. The whole Berta thing's now quite interesting because I think now you start to see, hopefully, some of that power coming across. But Arteta is a very powerful figure within that club.
Preacher disagreeing, man.
Just one question though. When does trajectory become them just plateau? When does it change from being the trajectory just to being flat land, not moving anywhere further, can't get above where you currently are?
I think I don't know. Like at the start of every season, I just think that you still always have to try. No, there's no guarantee of a title.
I agree with you, Ollie. I agree with you, Ollie, to a certain extent. But what you've also got to consider is that other teams.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Chelsea are world champions.
Chelsea are not resting, bro. These man will buy 100 players a season until they get it right. City are not going to not be finishing in the top 2 for very long. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think people forgetting about it because they had such a bad season last year. People are forgetting that this is a team that won 4 on a bounce, trebles. Like we are. I know Liverpool won the league last year. I know Liverpool won the league.
Back. Pep reckons he's back.
Like I know Liverpool won the league last year, but we are still very much in the City era. Like this is the City era of the Premier League. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's no, Yoms, can I ask you a question? Is it the same City team? Because I know we say this, right? But when you look at it objectively, like Edison is going to be leaving, so they're bringing Trafford as a new goalkeeper, right? Okay, back 4. You say missing the back 4 is pretty much the same. It's a totally new midfield, and it's pretty much a new attack from the one.
Well, there's only 2 ways to do it. Yeah, you can either build a team or buy a team, right? Now, people will argue as to what Pep's done, right, over the years. As he built the Barcelona team, he's bought the Man City team, whatever it is. If there's one manager that I'm going to say I trust to buy or build a new team that to win the league within a short period of time, it's going to be Pep.
That's fair. I always said don't bet against him.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so City, it's not the same team. KDB's gone. Rodri's not the same. But this guy is like City are going to be back in it. Like, do you get what I mean? So Arsenal can't afford to, keep on backing Pep to not deliver on like major trophies.
Is the team that different though? I'm confused why we're saying like the team's wildly different. Yeah.
I'll say if you look at the treble winning team, like there's still some remnants of it. So obviously Rodri, the back 4, right, and so like
Bernardo Silva, Haaland.
Attacking wise, they're different. Attacking wise,
they're very different. Now, no, but the treble winning team now. So they got Malmish, they've got Savinho,
They
they've
got Reinders.
Doku,
Reinders is looking.
Doku, Reinders,
Shekri. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
like
But when everybody's fit, you're looking at 3 or 4 different players.
which is a lot, no?
But also, you got to also remember they're older now. It's not the
Yeah, but
same.
then
yeah, that
everybody's done
Bernardo,
that this
that
season.
Bernardo's,
Everybody's done that this
Bernardo's not the
season.
same.
But now
Everybody's
they're at a
looking at
place
3 or
where
4
we
different
just
players, so we
don't
can
know
level
yet.
the same thing at every single side.
I hear that, but I just think that. So I always say this, right? If you actually go back and look at Man City, and we could talk about like what we saw on this weekend. If you go back and look every start of every season, Man City always start very well. There's a weird thing that happens. They win the first like 2 or 3 games, then they go on a weird run where they draw a whole bunch of games, then they go on their crazy run, right?
Yeah.
And that's predicated off the likes of KDB and so on and so forth, right?
Mm.
The reality is that, first of all, this start doesn't surprise me from them. I just don't know if yet they've got the game changer that they had in KDB in like a Turkey
I
or
think-
a Reinders. I don't know
I just
yet.
don't think it's focused into one position anymore. I think
Fair.
they've got
It's
more than one.
everywhere.
Yeah,
It's everywhere.
Again, maybe I'm so used to the old Man City that my brain needs to sort of change to this new version of
You
what-
need
Maybe
to
you
look
need
at
to
your
see it as
man.
well. I hear it still. Maybe you need to see it. And I think we were saying the thing about City, as good as they are attacking, is defensively on that transition.
Not good.
They still look shaky. Do you know what I'm saying? When it comes to Gonzalez, I think he looks good on the ball, but then they were getting got at that right hand side, at the right side of midfield, and that right fullback defensive area. I felt like there was a way in over the top, direct. Do you know what I'm saying? Even when they had Rico Lewis, I still felt like when he inverts,
Yeah.
that space there is definitely unprotected.
We're gonna learn a lot. Excuse me. We're gonna learn a lot from that Tottenham game with Kudus down that right. We're gonna learn a lot about City.
City are going to smash Spurs.
That's what you want. That's what you want. You all go get that. Listen, I've heard them, but still want to fighting us. A little bit of fire. A little fire.
I think we're going to learn a lot about both the top two of the 3 favourites this weekend, because I think we're going to see a lot about Liverpool on Monday night as well.
I'm going to put this out there. I think I'm going to put this out there. I think
you man are scared. I can smell the fear from here.
I think Newcastle wins that game.
Will Isak play again? No.
Who's
Monday?
Who's the player?
Man's going to turn up like Eubank Senior. He's here.
Hey, can you imagine? Hey, that would be sick. That's drama. Imagine if Isak came and he's turned up, bang the hat trick.
Man, in the
But no, real talk though, if Isak like all of a sudden starts banging for Newcastle, is all forgiven? Like, do we can he move on? Like,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, for me, I'm not.
I think certain fans will never ever
ever
flip it on his head now. There's certain Newcastle fans that, like, Newcastle fans are strange. So certain fans now won't ever turn around from the stance that they have just because of the principle of what he's done. But a lot of them will if he starts banging.
You'll forgive.
But remember, all of these players that we've mentioned that have done this previously, when they've reintegrated, they've gone on to have incredible seasons.
Suarez,
Tevez, Kane, Tevez, all of these guys, bad boy seasons when they reintegrate.
You're right. It's not. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. So there's a chance that Isak comes back, does the thing, pause, but like he just starts to like.
Just not on Monday. How do you guys think we'll go on Monday? Like, what's you guys' thoughts?
I think Newcastle win.
Why do you think that?
I genuinely believe Newcastle by 2.
I think the reason why I think is because I just feel like the energy that crowd is going to feed to the players is going to be difficult for Liverpool.
St. James's.
Oh, St.
You're at home. You're at home.
If it was at Anfield.
Oh, wait.
Let's paint the full picture here. St. James's Park, 8 p.m. kickoff. Bank holiday Monday. No one's at work. Man on the juice from 12 p.m. and that. It's gonna be ruckus.
Man are catching a wine.
Too feeling it, you know. Not shaking his chest and that. This is out.
I wish I was there.
Man are catching a wine at Notting Hill Carnival.
And you add that little letter that Isak wrote.
Oh.
Into that,
you see when Stone Cold came back, bro. Like,
What with the chair? With the chair.
and saved Raw, bruv. Oh my days. That's
Go on,
mad.
preach. Go on, preach.
Go on,
Land
you're
your
allowed to
thing.
talk.
Land it,
Yeah,
land it.
I would just like to remind you that the last time you lot got emotional about a game, just remember what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Just
cup final.
Remember. No. I said emotional. Emotional.
Yeah, we were mad emotional. It was the cup final. We won it 2-1.
There was nothing emotional about that
It
game.
was
That
like,
was just
Oh,
you
he's
lot
going back
wanting
to
it.
showing
he's,
that.
he's
That
going
was
back
just
to
you
Kevin
wanting-
Keevan
no,
days.
that was you lot. No, please let me land. That was
Okay.
you lot wanting it more than us.
Yes, emotion.
Taking nothing away. No. That's not emotion. I'm talking
emotion.
Michael Keegan. I'm talking Stan Collymore.
That's kind of emotional.
Emotion.
It's kind of
That's
emotional.
emotion. You lot have forgotten yourself. You lot have
Oh,
forgotten
preach,
yourself,
preach.
bruv.
That was
Let's
that
go
was
back to 95, 94, 95, 95, 96. So what are we
also
doing there?
also
Now,
that was
Preach, you know what
an
it is? Do you know what
Anfield.
happened there? Do you know what happened there?
That man wasn't even born.
Preach forgot about that game. Preach
We've
forgot about that
we've
game.
had
innit?
we've had 2 different owners
It was at
since then.
Anfield. It wasn't at St James's Park.
Preach forgot
We've
about that
been
game.
relegated
forgot
like
about
3
that
game.
times
Big
since that
game,
fight.
big
What's
game,
going on
big
here? This
game.
is crazy.
He said, "Oh shit, yeah." Final.
I went way back. Back in the past.
Bruh,
It's like 30 years ago, right?
Like
30
what I
years.
want to, like
we
I
just
want
got
to
to go
say,
back
yeah.
4 months, not
Bruv, just listen,
30, 20, 30 years.
fam. See that one game, yeah, that doesn't overpower all the other times we won. The season before that, we beat you
Yeah.
with 10 men, 2-1. Like that one game doesn't outbalance everything that we've been through. Like, let's not.
Yeah, and you're right. So if I'm talking about objectively, you've got the firepower. At the moment, we're lacking a little bit of firepower. But if you play with that rest defense that you have, and you leave yourself open as you get against Bournemouth in the St James's Park,
I agree.
it's going to be
I-
barbecues.
Two and
God,
two. I've got to be fair. I've got to be fair here. I've got to be fair here.
Go on.
I got to be
From
fair.
what
You
you
said
learnt, sorry, Yoms, from what you learnt from Slot last season, yeah, do you think he's the type of manager not to make those changes?
I think at Liverpool, because you're building a dynasty, you're going through a moment of arrogance. The way you played against Bournemouth was pure arrogance in the way that you approached that game. And you've the team, the players that you've got don't have the same, for instance, recovery pace and Verts. You played Van Dijk and Konate by themselves in that back
Yeah,
in
that's
the back
crazy.
line. That's pure arrogance.
Also, Verts, I think, is a
Yeah,
bit
but what?
of
So
a...
like, yeah, but the question was,
When you get a number 10 like a
what I'm
Verts,
saying, the question,
Everyone's following him as well.
yeah.
what I'm
it's
saying,
leaving
the
gaps.
question is, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm answering it by saying I think you're going to double down. I don't think he's going to
Do
change.
the same thing.
I think he's going to double down. I think
Why?
he's going to make a point. He's going to want to make a point with this whole Isak thing. He's going to want to say he's going to want to ram it down our throats.
It's got nothing.
I'm telling you, it has a lot to do with
This
Isak.
is why I'm saying we will beat you because you lot think.
You know what you're going to do? You're going to play 2 up front. You're going to take it that deep. You're going to play 2 up front. I'm telling you.
It don't matter what we play, bruv. We're not running off of the Isak emotion. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
That was my whole point.
All right.
Already
You heard it here
emotional.
first.
But
I
Preach,
don't think you're
emotion-
going to lose
emotion
because of
isn't-
the Isak emotion. You're going to lose because this is Arnie Slot trying to stamp his authority on the team, and it will
He's
not work.
he's already stamped his authority
No, he
last
hasn't.
season, fam.
That
No,
was-
he hasn't. That was
Yes,
not
he
his.
did.
That
No,
that
bruv.
is that
No,
was not
no, fam.
Arnie Slot. I've been saying this since about January. That is not how Arnie Slot plays.
No, fam.
We're
no,
going to
let me
see
tell
it
you
this
something.
season, and it
This
won't
is why
work.
he's a bet. No, listen. Let me tell you
Clip that.
something. Yeah, Arnie Slot. Yeah, is a good coach. He is a good coach, and he adapted to what he has and had in front of him.
Now he's
Yeah,
pivoting
that's
away
what
from
you
it.
should see. What you're trying. He's not a stubborn coach. So you think like he needs to be in that place, and then he's going to turn stubborn all of a sudden. He's not that type.
Preach. Yeah, I think you're ignoring the players that he's brought in. He's brought in Verts as a number 10. Like he's a pure number 10. There's a trade-off for that. There's the attacking, amazing attack, but goodness gracious, that there's going to be an impact on your defense.
Do you think that we're not going to play Gravenberch?
You're going to play Verts.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. It's not Gravenberch that matters. It's the system around him.
No, fam. You see against
Talking of
Bournemouth,
phases.
Talking of phases, baby.
Face is trying to be like me. Turn the light on, man.
That's what I should be. I
There
should
you
put my
go.
light off for him.
That's the light skinned
I should
right
have.
there, man.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Wait. Does one of me or Toon have to leave? Ain't there like a light squid? Bye.
Wait, look at Ash.
You better fill your quota, bro.
No, big up.
Big up,
Big
bro.
up,
You're
man.
saying something,
No,
Preach.
but Toon, I was gonna say that you kind of, I have to be fair here. You said the firepower is lacking a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Isak's more than a little bit.
All
Still.
right. Significantly from not having Isak.
And I think that's where Liverpool do, like similar to last week. Liverpool just outscored, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
it's one of those things. I think Liverpool will just outscore you. Like, I think there's going to be goals from both teams, but I
Both
don't
our
know.
goals leaked here was mistakes from Soboslai.
Oh, okay. I hope you believe that.
Yeah, but most
I hope you
goals,
believe that.
but Preach, most goals
What's your goal
conceded
line?
He tried to do a back pass and he passed it right to their players, and we was open in the middle.
Yeah, but if a team,
that's what we're telling you will be
make
your downfall. Being open in the middle will be the downfall.
This is what I'm trying to say. So this is what I'm trying to say. So Bosley had the mentality to run in an attack. Gravenberch won't make those same runs.
But this is the thing I'm saying.
He will hold.
Every goal conceded comes. Most goals conceded come from a mistake, though. Preach.
But not just that.
Did I not just say that? Did I just not say that they came from a mistake? So
every goal ever scored, there'll be some mistake somewhere along the way. Pretty much every goal in football.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm trying to say that in the tactically, yeah. If we have Gravenberch there, he's not making the runs like that. That Szoboszlai was attack-minded. He didn't need to be attack-minded there. They need to be more defensive. Now, that's what I'm trying to say.
I hear that.
That gap's going to be covered just a little bit more.
I hear that, Preach. But the thing I'm still going to say is this. It's going to be the most vicious crowd Liverpool are going to walk into in a long time.
You lot are scared. You lot are
it's not
scared.
about scared.
No, we've been in emotional. We've been in emotional. No, don't preach me. We've been in. No, you're
he's not in your mood.
He's not the mood. Listen. He said it's not emotional. It's not emotional. It's not emotional.
Listen to me.
But you're going to give me something that hasn't happened. I'm giving you receipts. We've been in emotional situations
and let me explain.
Newcastle and won.
Forget Newcastle. You're talking about one game. You're talking about game in 1995. Okay, let's forget that.
I'm talking about since then, bro.
What other game then? What other game?
It's very calm.
Times I just said that.
Apart from the most recent one.
You just beat them.
I know.
Forget everything.
Which is the most relevant one.
Everyone I bring up, you say forget it.
No,
I'm not saying forget it. I'm just saying pay more attention to the stuff that's happened recently.
And also,
go back 4 months, not 30 years.
You don't get it. You're just Newcastle to me. It's been going on for that long.
You're just Liverpool to me. It makes no difference. It's the same. It's the same both ways. We're not scared of you like you're not scared of us. It should make for a good attacking fight.
Let me tell you something. You see in boxing, you don't have to be scared to get knocked out, bro. Yeah,
right.
So
that should be what you're worrying about.
No, bro, we knock you out all the time. This is what I'm trying to say. You're going on like
the cup final, though.
Cup final.
The cup.
You know, fuck. This is the best show ever, you know. This is the best show ever, man.
I'm not even gonna lie. This has been fantastic.
Can I make a preach?
This is what I'm saying. It's just a one-off game.
Just remember, Preach started off saying there's no emotion. There's nothing in this game, by the way.
Also, listen.
Oh shit! Ash actually done the Homer Simpson into the bush page. Like, man,
we ain't been to St James Park and ruined you lot day, fam.
Yeah. Okay.
Been to St James Park and ruined your day, fam.
Preach. All right. Would you say okay?
Not in this system.
Wait.
Your manager hasn't.
Give me a second.
Has your manager done it?
Give me a second.
What did it get you lot?
No, but has your manager done it?
A League Cup.
It goes a League Cup and a point in the league.
Who did you beat in the final, fam? Who did you beat in the final?
Your manager.
Ollie's been trying to. Ollie's been trying to spread peace for time.
Okay, cool. None of this recent stuff matters. None of this recent stuff matters.
We won that the season before.
Let's go back before this team and before this manager to all that old stuff.
We do that with a double, fam.
Yeah. You know what? All these other trophies, all of these trophies do not matter come 8 p.m. Monday.
Let me tell you something, do you think you're going to win because Isak wants to play for Liverpool?
I think we're going to win because I believe our system beats your system. Forget Isak. I don't care about Isak. Our system beats your
You do
system.
care
That's why I
about
think we
Isak.
win.
That's what
I
Olu's trying to
actually
say, bruv.
really
You are
don't, to
agreeing
be
with,
honest.
bruv.
I
No, we
haven't.
don't know what Ollie's trying to say.
That's the first time I've. That's probably the second time I've said his name all stream, and
We're
that's
gonna
because
beat
he was been
Liverpool
brought
and
up by
show.
someone else.
We're gonna
No,
beat Liverpool and show the
that was
world that
no,
Isak needs to stay. That's
no,
what
no,
you
no,
lot
no,
are
no,
talking
no,
No,
no.
about.
We're
no,
gonna
no,
beat
no, no,
Liverpool
no,
and
no.
get
Alright, can
3
I make a
points and
point?
move
Can
on
I
to
make
the
my
next
point?
game.
He's gonna
Preach,
change his
preach,
mind. He's gonna
preach,
change his mind. We're gonna read. You know when he's gonna change his mind.
I do
preach.
feel like Isak though, not having him. Like
So,
I
Bruv,
just
you're
feel
gonna
like
have Gordon up front, bruv.
wait,
Shush.
all right. Okay, now it doesn't
Cool.
even perfect. I'll make a point now, right? Now, you say the year you won the Champions League, right? Do you remember a team that came over to Anfield 3-0 up? A team which was experiencing being in emotional games against Real Madrid and so on and so forth. And you guys were playing Origi up front. You weren't playing your main striker up front. And the emotion of Anfield, something that everyone talks about, the emotion of Anfield took you guys from being 3-0 down to winning 4-3. What I'm saying is this, right? You're trying to discount
Did Newcastle play any of those games?
big man. Let me just finish my point. You're
No,
trying to
bruv, it's not a good point. Was Newcastle? Because I'm telling you,
what's that
we're
got
not
to do?
scared of Newcastle. You're talking
Yeah,
about when
and
we play Barcelona, bruv.
Barcelona were not scared of you
Bruv,
as well.
that's a
But
big
still,
game, bruv. Champions
oh
League
my
quarter
goodness.
final. You can't compare that to any
Man.
games that we play with
But I am
Newcastle,
saying
bruv.
to you,
He's being
I
that
am saying to
American, you know, that
I
Chelsea fan, the American one who just.
Oh, what, Jimmy? Man, like Jimmy, yeah.
Yeah, that's it, Jimmy.
Like Jimmy.
the point
I've
I'm trying-
legit turned off streams because of that guy because it just
Yeah.
hurts my
Yeah,
ears.
He's unbearable,
Calm
man.
down. I calm down. Sorry.
the point I'm just trying to make is this, right? That listen, whether or not Newcastle wants Isak or not doesn't matter. There is now needle between Liverpool and Newcastle. It's got and Isak is the conduit of that needle.
it's the
Right?
catalyst.
It's the
Oh, I
catalyst.
can't wait.
So what I'm saying is this, right? On at 8 o'clock,
Monday
you're gonna
night.
have the most raucous Newcastle environment ever, probably.
I can't wait to watch that game.
That's
And
gonna
I'm
be like a
saying- and I'm
derby.
saying-
I know this is a big game now, isn't it? You lot have made this a big game, you
I
know.
know you
Hey,
doing your best. You lot are doing your best.
I want to hear every
Only that
word
was
that I want to hear every word that Carragher says before.
Exactly. It's got nothing to do. Am I selling this?
I can't
Am I
wait,
selling
bruv.
this?
You know
Every
what?
word,
I
bro.
can't wait because these are. But you don't remember. These are the things that we do, bruv.
No, you
These
don't.
are the games that we show
No,
up.
you don't.
Just
You
not the
went
final.
30
Just not
years.
the final. Just not the finals.
You know, you're laughing at us, bruv. Like the season we won the league, bruv. Like I don't care, bruv. That
No,
season
we're
we
laughing
won the
because you're
league,
like
bro.
you're
I don't-
this.
no, but-
You're
no, but fam, listen to me, bruv.
discounting
Let me
like
land, bruv.
our
Let
last
me
two
land, bruv. You
games.
keep throwing in your final shots through, but you get me. You keep throwing it in. Like, just let me land, fam. Well done, you won it. Like I said, I said you beat the defending champions. We just won that. The game you're talking about, we won the league in that season, bruv. Like, well done, bruv. Like, well done. One game, bruv. That's all I'm talking about. But I'm saying throughout history, bruv, we ain't been scared of these moments. Like, there's receipts, bruv. This isn't new. This is not new to us. I'm talking to you, Newcastle. You know this because you're the team that we're playing against. It's not like you're not there as well, fam. Yeah,
Well,
we've
you're
been
No,
there.
I love
Yeah,
Preach's. When Preach talk, it reminds me of the end of a Tupac song, bro. That's
Ain't what you
Man
do,
said,
niggas
fuck
got.
Newcastle as a staff and a motherfucker.
I know they went there.
And if
My
you live in
first phone, make sure all your kids don't grow.
Ain't what you knew was a sickle cell or something. How can he say that? How can he say that? Tupac is crazy. Tupac is crazy.
My phone will make sure all your kids don't, bro.
It's true. It's the same conviction. I don't understand what's going on, bro.
We're not saying you're not. You're not listening to what anybody's
No,
saying.
I am. You're talking about the emotion, and I'm saying that we've
You're the only one that spoke about the emotion, by the way. We
I'm the
didn't
one
say
that
anything
brought-
about any emotion winning us the game.
It's only that triggered
Can I
them
say
off.
something? Can I say something?
This is my point.
My real thing is, wherever you fill in the blanks, bruv, you're just Newcastle to us. Fill in the blanks. Whether it's emotion, business,
We're over there.
tactical, we don't care, bruv. You are
I'm gonna
Newcastle.
keep running this line out there. Sometimes little bro grows up, innit?
Bruv, do you think, see, that's how dumb it is. You think older bro don't grow as well?
Older bro
You
can
get
grow.
everyone to stay still and you just grow. You just said that to Olu, that other teams get.
But there's a certain
as
time
well.
in the growth that you level out, Rude Boy. That's all I'm saying.
So you ain't, bro, you lot ain't even hit puberty yet. So
Hey,
I'm not worried. Bro.
So it's gonna be a more. It's gonna be more embarrassing when we slap you up come
Bro,
Monday, then, yeah.
bruv, you know what's gonna happen? You're at that
Is
stage
that what
where
you're
I
saying?
you think you
cannot
can deal
wait
with
for
me, brother.
Wednesday.
Hey,
Wednesday.
Wednesday's gonna be beautiful.
we win by 2 goals Monday. When we're
secondary
back here
school.
next Monday,
Secondary
when we're
school,
back here
yeah.
next Wednesday,
Oh,
I would like an apology.
This is gonna be hard.
It's gonna be written.
I can't wait for Joe Linton to get hold of him, bro.
Hey,
Listen,
okay, we'll see.
Sky
We'll
Sports
see.
need to hire me to
They
hype
need to
this
be in the
up.
tunnel. They need to be in the tunnel. Sky
Yeah.
Sports better be in the tunnel. We might have a
Ash,
Ronnie moment.
They need
Ash,
me
can
in
I have
there
a
to hype it
request
up.
for next week? Can you line up the Rafa Benitez glasses in the pocket meme for me, please? We're gonna need that.
I send it to
I'm
me. innit,
requesting
and I'll
that
put it
as
up.
well. I'm
We're
requesting
gonna
that as
need
well.
that.
What's
Send it to me.
Hey, Jason and Candy as well, bruv. I can't even wait for the has anybody seen, bruv. I don't know what.
Love it if we beat them.
Oh no, Candy, I forgot
again?
about it.
Say it again. Say that line
No,
again.
but alright, so what do you lot actually have no? So you both think Monday you're both winning. Nobody has no slight doubts or respect for each other's teams. It's just a straight win.
I don't see how they beat us in that system. I just
What
don't
happens
see
if it's
it.
a draw, though? What happens if it's a draw?
Then we're all wrong.
I think it's. I think
Just cancel the show.
If
I
it's
don't
a
know what we're
draw,
talking about.
especially if it's a high scoring draw, you have to look at Arnslot's system. Like this is going to be 5 goals conceded.
Oh, so what? Point to you if you look bad goals against Liverpool.
Yes.
Without a striker, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Hey, Preach, what are you saying? What? No goals? You're gonna just
You just
whitewash.
said banging goals without a striker. Like this, it's just like you're hoping. There's just bare hope.
There's no hope. The question was, do you have to look at Slot if we score quite a few goals? And the answer from us was yes, because we actually haven't got a striker.
No, but their style of play, that's their thing though, isn't it?
What manager wouldn't you look at? Sorry, please.
You're saying Slot is this is Slot's time now. He's putting his image on this team now, and it's not looking good,
no longer
bro.
Klopp. It's no longer
Like
Klopp.
you've conceded 2 goals at Anfield to Bournemouth, and you're just saying, yeah, St. James Park is going to be a walkover. Like no goals. Like I don't know. Like
Very similar transitional team.
very similar, heavily double down
yeah.
transitional team.
Yeah,
Do you remember Elanga?
On
Do you remember what Elanga
steroids.
did when he went to Anfield?
But I'm not bothered.
He's playing.
Olu,
What's up?
Gordon doesn't mind the goal.
I think you lot had the best defense last season, innit?
Yeah.
Can I give you a little analogy, Preach? Yeah. Remember when Roberto Martinez came to Everton? And first season, he still had David Moyes' defense, and he battered it up. And then he changed it to his system, and they fell off. This is what's happening for you now. Slot is changing it to his system, and I am pretty sure it will not work how you think it's going to work.
It's the same. It's the same car. You just sprayed it a different color.
Nah,
Last season,
it's not.
Last
It's
season,
not.
she's not the same, bro. She's changed, bro.
You not even finish, bro. I cannot even finish the line that I want to say, bro. You just remember last season. It was after Fergie, Moyes flopped. After Wenger, Emery flopped. So Slot's gonna flop after.
No, that's what you were saying, Preach.
No,
Remember that? That's what you were saying. You were giving grace periods.
Yeah, that's not the same.
Fair though, Moyes bought Fellaini in it when he.
But you know what's
Moyes
wild?
bought
I
Fellaini
can
when
tell
he.
you are shook. Hey, Toon, you're shook. You know how you're chatting bare delusion, bruv. You're shook. I can see it. You lot are pissed, bruv, because you're talking bare delusional, bruv.
Who is?
That's mad. You're
Preach.
talking mad, bruv.
Are you telling me this is the same style? Who's in the toilet, man?
No, that was me. I knocked a cup over.
CP.
Sorry,
Oh,
that was me.
sorry.
My bad.
Come on, man.
Apologies.
We talked about this before your first game against Bournemouth. We said to you, Preach, you've got 5 new players. You got a whole new system. No. Same team. It's going to be the same thing. I'm like, bro, Bournemouth put 2 past you on the transition. You're going to St. James's Park. What did Newcastle do really, really, really well? They do the same. They do the transition stuff.
This is another example of the same car sprayed a different color, because Ipswich, the first 45 minutes, you lot was talking like, see, we told you it was shaky the first game. I'm cool with this.
What was the score? What was the score in that Ipswich game?
We won, innit?
Did you concede in that game?
It don't matter the way
Did you
Did you play
concede?
did you play the same system that you played against Bournemouth in that game?
You lot were talking the same. You were talking the same.
Did you
It's
play the
fake,
same
it's
system?
new,
Did you play the
it's
same system?
new.
One
It's
simple
a
question.
new
Did you
league.
play the same system?
It's different. No, listen to
Did
what
you
I'm
play the
saying.
same system?
It don't matter. You didn't know the system
doesn't
then.
But
matter.
did you
That's
play
the
the same
point.
system?
You
If you
didn't know
if
the
you didn't play
system.
the same system, you
Fam,
can't even
this is
compare
what
the
I'm
two
saying.
games.
You didn't know the system then either, and you judged it.
I knew
No,
the
no,
system
I
he was
said
trying to
that
play
They
then, and I
didn't
know
know,
the
bro.
system he's
No
trying
one
to
knew
play
the
now.
system. It was the first game of the league we played Ipswich. You didn't know our system, and you still judged it, and you're
I
judging it
watched
now.
the
I'm
game,
not
so I can
bothered.
see the system
Listen
he's
to what I'm
trying to
trying to
play,
say.
and I've
Listen to
seen
what
him
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
play it
say.
in
No,
pre-season as
listen
well.
to what I'm
It
trying to
will
say.
not work how you
Bro,
think it will
listen to
work.
what I'm trying to say. I've heard all this before. You lot are
Not
just
from me, you haven't.
Newcastle to us. You know,
Not
it
from me,
don't
you
matter. It
haven't.
don't matter. It's different. It's the
Not from
same
me,
message,
you
bruv. It's
haven't.
the same message,
It's
bruv.
different. I'm
Bruv.
telling you, this one's
Muhammad
different.
and
Hey,
Jesus all preach peace, bruv. It's the same message. Different people, bruv.
it's not. Trust me, it's
Different
not.
people. I
I
don't
think
care, bruv.
Mohammed's a bit more aggressive still.
I don't care, bruv. I don't care, fam. It's the same. It's the same message. All different people just saying the same
Okay,
thing, bruv.
okay. I'm
I've
telling you.
been there, bruv.
Hey,
I've been there, fam.
cool, calm.
I
It's just
can't
you lot,
wait.
Okay,
fam.
Ash,
It's just
just
Newcastle, bruv.
how like
Go
because
on.
I
I
know
love it
like
if we beat them,
because
fam.
we're
I
talking
love
about
that
this.
narrative.
Wait,
It's
I
just
think
wait,
me and you are on
wait,
the
wait.
Newcastle.
Did
same.
you hear
My
it? Did you
narrative,
say
bruv.
that?
There's receipts,
I
bruv.
love it if
There's
we
Wait,
beat
Love
them. It's
that.
you
crazy.
heard it, right?
Yeah.
I believe. I heard it. I heard the Kenny.
bruv.
Love that
It's
narrative.
cracking.
Yeah.
It's cracking.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not making up stuff. You are making it up. Like if this happens, if
Ash,
you
I'm
do
not
that,
making it up.
Yeah,
I'm
go
saying
on.
when this
from a
happens, I'm
neutral
going to create a
Ash,
background that says it's just Newcastle, and it'll
All
pop
right,
Ash,
up
wait, go on,
background
go
next
on,
from
go
a
week.
on.
neutral perspective, obviously you've got
Yeah,
no skin in the game. You're just going to enjoy it.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
talking about this, like just with Verts and the system of Liverpool and Newcastle's.
Mm,
When we're talking about systems, like what did you
mm.
see in that Bournemouth game for Liverpool? We know they won 4-2. Go
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. For me, I don't know. I saw a change before where they had like a protector in McAllister and they had a protector in Gravenberch. Those two would sit, and then if one of them will go up, one of the double pivots will go up. You still had like maybe a Trent that might come across to cover for that space. But now they've got the two fullbacks, and what they do is they got like a kind of elbow kind of thing going on, where one of the fullbacks go up, but it leaves a space open. So when Frimpong does the overlap thing, now you've got that situation where Trent used to be. That's open because their midfield kind of follows where Verts is going because they're playing more of a relationism style where it's all about players kind of following each other, trying to do each other's roles and be a bit more fluid. But when you're a bit more fluid in your system and you all push up, that means you leave gaps in other places. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So there is a point where Liverpool can be got at because Verts, if he's pushing up in that left half space, for example, then he might want to do little 1-2s and do little bounce passes. So he needs other players to jump across with him, leaving. But at the same token, Liverpool can like damage teams like that because obviously Verts is a magician, and if he combines with other players, he can make the team tick even more. Do you understand? Because they never had a 10 before. But at the same token, because they're more aggressive and they're slightly more rock and roll now, I see that, as I said, one of those fullbacks pushing up and the midfielders going across with Verts, they're not covering that same area which was covered before. And so I don't know if they can mitigate for that, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, all
So
Newcastle got to do is just make it physical, and let's see how it
No, no,
goes.
no.
Just,
We
let's
can
just
keep
make.
running that narrative as well, but that's
No,
not
no,
going to be the
no. I'm
case.
just saying this.
We're gonna defend well in
I
our whether
no,
we end up in a 5-4 and then we're gonna break mad quick and they won't
I
be
don't.
able to.
Mitch, I agree with you. I agree with you.
they play well against Villa.
I'm just saying.
Newcastle.
I'm just saying.
But no
Let
finish though. No
let them
finish
make
though.
it physical. Let people think. All right, let's get physical with them as well.
Oh,
Because
yeah, yeah. If
I'm
Liverpool
just
do that
saying.
as well.
Let's get physical.
That'd be
Sometimes
silly. That'd be silly of Liverpool.
because
Yeah.
again, I talk with as for and listen. I know Pritch will have a response about it, but we tried to go physical with Newcastle last year, and it did not work. It did not work. And like I said, and the second
Even
game,
the ref was helping them as well, Lou. Let's not forget that.
that's true. But even in the second, in the second leg and that's why. Listen, I just believe that there are some stadiums in this world which are weirdly mythical, and I think St James's Park and Anfield in the Premier League are two of them, where the crowd almost on if they opt for it, it's a hard game to go play in. You have to silence the crowd. So for me, Liverpool got to score really early and dead the Newcastle crowd. Because if it's still 0-0, till like close to half time, I think the probability swings towards Newcastle.
The only thing I would say,
This is
is
crazy.
is the only thing I'd say, is I think Liverpool have players on a high at the moment who really want to back it up and score goals.
They do.
Do you get what I'm saying? I think they've got more around the pit. I think they've got
In the box, in the final third.
in the final third
Yeah.
to get those goals.
To be
Gakpo right now, I think people are underestimating when people are talking about Isak. It's Gakpo's position really now that he can actually put a stamp on. He's got no real competition for that place at the moment. I think he's overlooked anyway. I think he's a really good goal scorer. And if you've got Ekatike who wants to score goals, you've got Gakpo who wants to score goals, you got Salah who always scores goals, and then you got Chiesa coming off the bench now. This is the height of his Liverpool career so far, where he's just said, actually, do you know what?
I want to say,
and he's trying to break into that. I just think Liverpool have too much firepower, and I think when games are like this, where there's so much like rivalry on this game, sometimes it is. I know Preach is saying we don't get emotional. Sometimes it's the emotion that wins it, and I think Liverpool are going to be like that kind of. It just goes out the window. Let's just score goals. Like I think Liverpool have got more about them to win this game.
But away from home though, that's what the thing is. Away from home,
it don't matter, man.
James Park.
Yeah, I don't know if it
We had
matters.
the best away record last season.
Did you win at St James's Park?
Did we lose?
Did they? What was the score in the games?
3-3.
3.
Both of them.
No, St James Park.
We drew one, and then they won at Anfield, and then we won the cup final.
So, but you see, last week, remember, because we were like for part-time challenging them, innit? And there was like certain busy periods when they had to play Real Madrid and City and all of that, and I was depending on like shit to go wrong a little bit and go left, and then they just sailed through and kind of navigated through difficult periods.
That's our story.
So don't like no one have that, like, because I understand tactically you lot are making all the sense, Newcastle, of that style, but you don't think he can, like, I don't know, alter it a bit to not be so open, pause, and still have some of the attacking velocity.
No, I agree with you, Faze. I was just saying, for me, why I feel like he's going to double down on that stuff, because it's number one, he has to show that this is his team now. So I think he's going to
why though, Toon? Why in this particular game is that because that's just narrative stuff.
No, so he started that. Remember, he's actually been doing that since the pre-season, and he did it in the Bournemouth game. If he now adjusts it or amends it, or it doesn't even play that system at all, it shows a lack of confidence in his own system. And remember, he's bought players, spent 100+ million on Wirtz and others to make the system work.
Yeah.
He has to show that it works. So I see him doubling down. Now, I'm not saying, so I'm a bit different with what Mitch is like really certain on it. I'm just saying that there's holes in that Liverpool system. And if Newcastle do get, and it's a big if Newcastle get their shooting boots on, it's going to be, they have a lot of holes in that back line. You're going to get Gordon in a 1v1 against Van Dijk, or you're going to get Elanga in a 1v1 versus Konate, open space. I know those guys are tremendous defenders, but when they have no midfielders protecting them, and in those type of situations, remember this yesterday. I know that it was finished 0-0. Konza got sent off because he was scared in that 1v1 with Gordon. He didn't want to chase him down for that. You can see that similar moment being opening up in this game. If that happens, and it could happen because of arrogance.
You know what? The Charity Shield, because we haven't spoken about the Charity Shield.
Right.
Yes.
There was a moment when I was like, Van Dijk looks a bit exposed. I ain't seen this for a while. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So there's going to be times where you're right. They're going to be isolated 1v1, some of the centre-backs, because the full-backs do push on. They go quite high up.
Did Isak play that game?
When?
The final.
Yeah.
No, but I'll talk about the Charity Shield.
The Charity Shield.
Crystal Palace. Liverpool's system.
Liverpool lost to Crystal Palace, and that was one thing I noticed. I was like, even the AC Milan game,
lost by penalties though.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, when you went forward, I realized that you're centre back. Yeah, no, I'm not disputing that. I'm just talking about in the game. There was a point when I thought right, hold on. Van Dijk's by himself and he doesn't look as secure as I once saw before. Do you know what I mean? Because normally he's got protection in front of him. He's got time to read the game and then he's got time to sort himself out and win the ball. But I saw AC Milan. I was like, first of all. Then Charity Shield. Then I saw this game against Bournemouth 3 times within close proximity. And I know that what Toon's saying is like, it's a transition. He wants to double down on, like, this is my philosophy. The players need to get used to this new style that I'm trying to implement. So that's all it is, really. I'm not totally disregarding your defense or saying that Newcastle are gonna win or run away with it. Because at the same token, I'll caveat my own point and I'll say against Aston Villa, I felt that Newcastle were a bit blunt in front of goal. You know what I'm saying? There was chances when Alanga had. I thought Alanga, you got to put that away.
But what Toon was saying is the holes in Liverpool's system. Do you see like little kids have that little bucket, yeah, that's got different shaped holes on the top? That's Liverpool's system, yeah? All of them shapes, you have to put the right shape in the right hole. We've got every single shape for the holes they've got in their system in our team. That is why I'm so confident in this. So one hole appears, we've got the triangle that pops into that hole perfectly. Same with the square, same with the circle, same with the star. We've got the shapes that fit into the holes in their system.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's some elite level analysis. I'm visualizing it because my daughter's got one of those in the living room.
I've literally got one. I'm looking at it right now. But I was going to say this though. Oddly enough, I think Szoboszlai is going to be the most important person for this Liverpool system.
Yeah, I agree.
He's even because of Wirtz. Because Wirtz hasn't got the recovery pace.
But at full strength, does he even play?
Why is Szoboszlai not Gravenberch?
Because Szoboszlai is the only one who can cover ground.
Yeah, that's right.
Every team needs a water carrier.
Yeah, I agree.
And he's the one that can cover that much ground with pace. Because obviously, someone like McAllister can cover ground, but I don't think he's got the same sort of running power.
Not on Tonali and Joe Linton.
Yeah, McAllister's Bruno. Szoboszlai's Joe Linton.
Yeah, I get it. Makes sense.
And so for me,
but what if Paul just go long and just say fuck the midfield, just do it?
Remember, they don't have Trent Alexander. That's Trent Alexander's the key for that.
Yeah, but man, you did it to us. They ain't got fucking Trent. They just boosted it up top, like, you know what I mean?
How did it work out for them?
Yeah,
they didn't win, but they had a better performance.
Even that, I even like that matchup. If they go long, our back four's set up for that.
Yeah, but if they're great at second balls, though, man. Pause if I have to.
Like the same, Joe Linton and Tonali are made for second balls on stuff like that.
I don't know, man.
I respect the confidence. I
think the system is. Did you see all this stuff in your last game?
So Villa play different to you. Villa compact. They're very compact. They compact the midfield, right? Whereas you guys are expansive, which is fun. We're not me saying this. I'm not saying 4-0 stuff. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that Villa have a different way of playing. They have a box midfield that they try to have superior numbers that allows us to then play that way. What Ash described to you is your fullbacks go up. You leave gaps in the back. You don't have a Trent or someone that will go in. If you, because you were saying, would they amend? I think Arne Slot is going to double down. I think he's going to try and make a point at St. James's Park. Not only in terms of his own. The main thing for him that he's going to care about is this is my team, my system. All the other secondary stuff around Isak is going to be the cherry on top for him. But he's going to want to make his imprint here at St. James's Park. He's not going to change from what he did at Bournemouth. I think Eddie Howe is going to count on that.
But this is what I mean about match winners, though. Sometimes, yeah, this is what I mean about match winners soon, because that was with Bournemouth. It's like, I think even what you're saying now, kind of you can see against Bournemouth, right? And then it got to a point where it's like, all right, shit, Bournemouth are back in this, right?
Facts.
And then it was, all right, boys, like, fucking just score some goals, innit?
Yep.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes the system will carry the game to 60, 70 minutes, and then you're going to have...
But why didn't it happen? Why didn't it happen at Wembley? Why didn't it happen at Wembley?
Four from last season, by the way. So it's a completely different thing. We ain't going to fall apart at the back like Bournemouth did. No chance.
It didn't happen at Wembley.
Yeah, but
I can't wait either
You're not
way, bro.
scoring like Bournemouth. You're not scoring like Bournemouth does.
So you're telling me that Bournemouth have got more chance of scoring than us? When you did, see what you did to Bournemouth. Listen to this. Listen to this. See what you did to Bournemouth at the end of the game Saturday. You tried that in the cup final. You got one goal.
You just compared us to Aston Villa, and
I didn't compare you to Aston Villa.
I said you got a different system. You don't play the same as Aston Villa.
We literally did the complete opposite of comparing you to Aston Villa.
I don't know. Bruv. I'm just saying, innit? I'm using you lot's logic, innit? For some reason, when I say it against you, it's different. But when you're talking about Liverpool,
because we didn't say it.
Sense.
We didn't say what you're saying.
No one compared you to
saying,
Aston Villa.
I'm just saying. You said that you're not going to crumble like Bournemouth at the back, and I said you're not scoring like them.
Why not?
Did Bournemouth
score more goals
than us
last season?
We've scored more goals than them.
No. Did you score your last game?
So okay, so then
so
we're basing it off one game of this season.
You're talking about like we played loads of games.
Who's got more goals
out
than
of all of the wingers in the teams? Who got the most goals in the teams?
What, in the
Elanga, Gordon. Who's got the most goals? Harvey Barnes.
We've only played one game week, yeah.
It's still last season.
So what last season we won the league. So I don't know.
No, we're talking about
the best team in the league last season.
Okay, so you're going to win every game because last season you won the league. That's fine.
No, I don't know what what angle you're trying to use, fam. I'm trying to use.
So you're saying that because we didn't score, but Semenyo scored against you, right? Who scored for Palace against you?
No, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, you said that you're not going to crumble at the back like
Yes.
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
We played Bournemouth,
so
I'm saying you're not scoring like them either.
Okay, so you're saying why not? But why not though? Why is that?
You didn't score in your last game. You like Bournemouth only crumbled in their last game as well.
So does that mean we're never going to score again?
Yeah, I don't know. Does that mean Bournemouth is always going to crumble at the back?
My point was Bournemouth lost 4 of their back 5 from last season.
You invite to your...
Listen, I don't.
I know, just LGBTing up the chat, you know. I can't believe it.
Well, what's happened?
Who's in the comments?
I don't get your point. I don't get you lot's point. That's all I'm saying, innit? If you're using Bournemouth as any example,
bro.
This person is obsessed, man.
I didn't know this game was so needly though, man. Because I understand our one because our players get dragged over and elbowed in the head and all that shit. I didn't know your game had that much needle, bro. This is like when Ramsey got his leg broke. Like this is a derby. This is becoming a derby thing.
You know what it is? I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight, but they're swinging, so I have to fight.
We're not swinging. All you just heard. We just said that you got different system.
You lot have been pushing this.
No, you're getting upset because I said I think we're going to win. And I'm confused. Why?
I'm not upset. You should know me by now, bro. I'm not upset.
So what was
Liverpool would never lose.
You know what? No, I understand the banter and all of that, but of last season, he's kind of got chat. Like they didn't really lose. What did you lose? 2 games last season.
They lost the same number as game as us.
Just guessing. Like,
CP, we lost the same number of games as them.
Oh, it was the draws that fucked us, innit?
Yeah, they actually lost the same number of games as we did.
Yeah, but that was because we was in Dubai.
You still lost the same number.
We was on holiday. McAllister got an early holiday.
You still lost the same number.
I'm getting over this chat, boy.
No, I'm saying
me and you have to sit out on this one.
The man there was on holiday in Dubai.
Hey, is this a competition as to who lost more?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
I look forward to this game, though. I'm looking forward to this game,
bro. I have psyched.
Hey, Preach, we might have to run up a watch along, you know.
Yeah, you don't have to work something out. Still, you don't have to work something out.
This is cash outs. I'm Preach is gonna be at Carnival, man. As we come back from Carnival, it's gonna be too lit, man.
Trust me,
he's gonna win.
Tune is about to fire a wild shot there, but it's still this.
Oh man!
Hey, I want to do a quick thing here. Who's going to be top scorer this season? Haaland. That unanimous, yeah.
It'll either be Haaland or the same bloody 2 minute, man.
If Isak comes back,
yeah.
If Isak when Isak comes back within the next 3 to 4 games
after international break. He'll be back. Yeah,
That's the first time he'll be back in the squad. Yeah, the game.
Who we playing? When are we playing Man United? Is that game week 6?
No, that's Arsenal's game week 6.
Hey, listen.
hey,
New outfit out here.
Sheshko. That's another problem we've got. Sheshko.
Yeah,
That's another problem.
Go away. Whatever happens Monday, my next one is game week 6. That's what
Don't think you can just come to
play Chelsea as well, isn't it?
Don't think you can just come to Trafford and start taking chains anymore, bro.
Nah,
You've got no more chains left.
You just give them. You just give them.
You got to steal them back first.
Y'all just give them.
You just got the sunburn. You know, in the markings.
All right, so the fake shade, yeah, but it's got the green thing.
Hey, no, I know how preach felt now. I'll pull out. No. No, let me get comfy.
I ain't having it no more, man.
I mean, my phone make sure all your kids.
Man's put down the bucket with all the shapes at the top now.
Sheshko might be on 006 by then. Like, you never know. Like,
hey, listen.
What did you think? What did you think of him when he came on?
Benjamin?
Yeah.
Didn't see enough of him, to be fair. I was too busy at originals that got cancelled.
Okay, question for everybody. Who do you think scores more goals, Sesko or Gokares?
Sheshko.
It should be Gokares.
Gokares.
Should be.
Should be. I think United, the way that we're trying to play is to spread the goals.
Fair enough.
And I think the way Arsenal are trying to play is to...
He's wrong for your system then. Why did you guys get Sheshko if you're going to do that?
What do you mean? I don't understand.
So he's a centre forward that feeds off creativity and those around him. He had a partner in Openda with him. He's absolutely fantastically well. If you're going to do a system where the goals are spread, it's not about him. You're just going to get a guy that's going to be consistently score 10, maybe 12, 15 goals a season.
You're a Wissa.
You might as well go Wissa.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. We're all right. You guys get Wissa, innit? Like, we're all right. I think Wissa's a good player, but we're all right. I think if we can get 15, if we can get between 12 to 15 goals from him, and the same for Cunha,
he would have been scoring 20 plus for us.
Listen. I know it's a Sheshko kind of like debate, but I was going to ask, what is acceptable for Sheshko, innit? In terms of like, how many goals does he need?
I think it depends on how many goals others around him get. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you have to, if we can get 40 goals out of the 3 of them, then you got to say, yeah, I'm happy with that. Or if you can get 50 goals out of the 3 of them, you got to say, yeah, I'm happy with that. So, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Your centre forward doesn't have to score all of the goals. Do you get what I'm saying?
You're saying if he's involved with goals, he's assisting, he's working hard.
Yeah, if he
scores 9 goals, is that all right? If he scores 9 goals,
I'd expect more than that. If he gets 15 goals and then Cunha gets 10 to 15 goals, and then Mbeumo gets 10 to 15 goals, then
if he scores 9 goals, he's a flop, essentially.
I wouldn't say I don't think it's about the number, the exact number. I don't have a cut-off line where I say he's a flop or he's not a flop. I think it's more about how he plays and how he brings others in.
Got to get double digits though, surely, for the price that you paid for him.
Not necessarily.
You're making him work, right?
Not necessarily, because you look at the classic Bobby Firmino, right? Yeah. So
he's not Bobby Firmino. Why did you guys get Sheshko?
Jesus Christ! Can I finish?
So let me get a word in.
How is what I'm saying?
Finishing answers and he's getting a new question. This is crazy.
Quick fire round.
Imagine if they win the league, bro. They're gonna be in the nightmare,
but yeah. So yeah, I don't think that all the goals have to come from one player.
Hey, who gets 5th? Who gets what? Who gets 5th place?
Chelsea.
Yeah.
So who's 4th?
Yeah,
I think Chelsea.
Newcastle.
You know what Mitch is? Mitch is like my inner voice. Like I hear this stuff and I'm like, oh, I want to say this stuff.
Do you know what? Do you know why I'm so cocky? Because I truly believe the stuff I say. If I'm wrong,
that's
wrong.
True. That is true.
And I've always done the same on the show.
That is true.
The first time I came on here was probably about November, and I said we'd finish 3rd.
Newcastle finish above the World Club champions, yeah?
Yes, I think we do, yeah.
Wow. So whole chest, I respect it still. All right, cool.
I've got another question though.
Go on.
about the game on Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday.
Yeah,
Who's playing on Sunday?
The one that
game you
happened
talking
on
about
Sunday. The
Oh,
one that
the
happened on
United
Sunday.
Arsenal game.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
What
could have
did you
just
think?
said United Arsenal, you know.
Yeah,
was talking about Chelsea Palace.
I like to make I like to
he
make.
didn't
things
want. He
special.
didn't want the names on his mouth.
Nah.
So what would you say, Ollie? You want to talk about that?
I was gonna say this. I was gonna say. What do you think of Mbeumo and Cunha's performance?
I thought they were brilliant.
Yums.
I thought they were both really good.
Controversially, I don't think they were that great.
Okay.
Why?
For Man U last season, they were good, but you mean overall?
Yeah. See, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
that's what you
I was
said.
gonna say, in comparison to what you guys have seen for the past couple of years,
It was good.
like it looked good, but I never felt like they were that threatening against Arsenal.
Big man, they had
your
Mason Mount.
goalie got man of the match, bro.
Your goalie got man of the match. We
How
had
many-
20. We had
how
20
many-
odd shots.
okay, how many
I know
saves-
it's just
how
shame,
many-
but
how
listen,
many-
Bruh, I see you here often.
Okay. I know the CEO is here, guys.
We have a new challenger.
Right. No more swearing, people.
You know what? Yeah, if you give him braids, yeah, you know he looks like. I'm just,
Lamar.
You want-
Lamar.
you-
50-50.
you want-
Hey,
But I know that years.
If there's any
Hey,
justice in the world,
Olive,
Mason
I'll tell
will
you
be
this
with
now.
us. He will
Marlon's
be
been
with
having that for
us.
years. I remember Marlon with braids, bro.
Swear.
Me and Marlon both had braids at the same time. How about that?
wow.
I big up Lamar though. Yes,
Big
yeah.
up, man.
Right about now, I'm 50-50, bro.
I'm just, that's where I hope Eze is right now.
you miss me.
Yeah, no, but Oli, I thought they were good, and I thought,
Mm.
you know what, it takes time when you have a whole new forward line in it, and I think Mason Mount done okay, but it's Mason
Played
Mount.
well, man.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I feel played well.
Like you're playing Mason Mount in the 9. I think more time that these players get, if that's their start, and I expect them to improve, then I'm happy with that.
Yeah, fair enough. I just don't know if they'll get the same number of goals because I know the idea has been that you bring in the 20 goals of Mbeumo, you bring in the 19
goals.
or 6 whatever it is goals of Cunha, automatically just it means you get
I get
35
this.
net more goals.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's the.
Uncle Drive.
I don't think that's the expectation because when you're Mbeumo, when
How
you're
did I not clock that?
Brentford, like everybody looks to you in it, and I don't think that
Same
that's
with Cunha. As
and the
well.
same with Cunha. I don't think that that's what we're trying to do now.
But
Do you get what I'm
that's
saying?
that's how it's emerging from that first game. Like I think you're almost going to become a team of individuals again with Mbeumo and Cunha.
Because
No, that's not how it looked.
no, it was so in the first
the link up play was brilliant. Like
in the first half,
it was really good.
in the first half, it felt like there was a lot of diagonal balls going towards Mbeumo. It was like trying to
It was.
which made me feel like okay, you just sort of targeted him, and that's where it felt like okay, it's either
Mbeumo or nothing.
So are we all right? So hold on.
They were bypassing the midfield. It was a smart tactic because they weren't gonna play through us.
We're not
It was
exactly.
smart,
We're not gonna come up to Arsenal. Well, we're not gonna like play Arsenal and try and play through the midfield. You're gonna look at where you think the weakness is, and you're gonna try and target that area.
Okay.
Cunha had a little bit more of a little bit more freedom,
Yeah,
and then he started picking up the ball in areas and making runs, and they played little 1-2s off each other. I thought it worked quite well. And on top of that, like we've just got our 6'4" striker who's on the bench. We're not playing with him in that game, right? So like I don't think how we looked in the opening game against Arsenal is how we're going to look going forward. I think we saw glimpses of how we can play against a team that is clearly has better players than us. But at the same time, I thought it was like
maybe I'm being harsh.
I think you're doing those long balls because your midfield is not very good. To make that system work, you need the midfield.
But what looked good, what I would say that looked good to me is I think it looked the opposite to what you're saying, Toon. I think it looks like the players weren't playing for themselves. United have been watching players who play for themselves for a very long time now, and that's not what Sunday looks like. Do you get what I'm saying? It looks like players that are actually just trying to make a system work.
So talking about players who play for themselves, what on earth did Ugarte do? on Sunday. Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
that
he was trying to play for you.
No. How come there's no shamelessness? We're Stoke FC and we play shit.
No,
And
there was though. I see some funny TikTok.
Man, you turned into fucking Sam Allardyce's Bolton, and no one said nothing.
I've seen some crazy TikTok videos on Arsenal and like some crazy like music in the background, like with they're trying to emphasize terrorist football and stuff like that. It's mad. It was.
Yeah, but what about Man U? Man U weren't playing the beautiful football.
Oh, Man U!
Man U were just hoofing it.
They were hoofing it.
Everybody said it was cool.
They said it's strategy, but they haven't got a good midfield. They haven't got the type of guys that can pick up the ball under pressure and turn around. They don't have those type of guys. They can't play from.
They're forced to play that.
That's why
they're saying it. That's what Yoms is making it look like it's an incredible tactic. We're just singling them out. It's all you had, bro. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
And that's all that Sam Allardyce had. You know what I mean? Oh, they get a blight.
Who's Man United next game? Is it Leeds?
No, that's us. Arsenal.
Yeah,
Fulham away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna learn something. We're gonna learn something.
Spicy.
We're gonna learn something.
It's undeniable. It's undeniable. I'm just checking. I'm not going mad here. It's undeniable that United's performance was a good performance, right?
It was better.
Are we saying that
it was better than last year? But
no. I'm not talking about last year. I'm talking about
no.
It was a decent showing, yeah.
Against Arsenal, I felt we was the better team, regardless of the tactics, regardless of going. I think we can. We were the better team.
Yeah.
I think like we're forgetting also that we don't have that midfielder, hence why we want Believer, right? But
three midfielders, not just the one. You need three.
Nah, I think that's a bit far.
Yoms, have you ever seen that boxing films with the Wayne's brother from My Wife and Kids?
Yeah.
And then like he's boxing this white guy, and the white guy's kicking his ass, and then like the last round he goes, "Oh, I'm black," and just punches the shit out of him and wins the whole fight. That's basically what it was, bro.
The Great White Hope.
That's the Great White Hope.
He literally just gets off the couch as well. He's got beer belly and all sorts.
I don't think there was a period of the game where Arsenal were threatening and dominant.
But I don't think
we needed to.
Because there has no hands.
You're not going to like this, but I think Arsenal were playing a bit within themselves. I think they came there to play compact, to play ugly, get the away draw, first game of the season, and leave. I don't think this is the true form of Arsenal. Definitely. I think they just know how to go for leagues now, at least, and play. And they just played within themselves. I wouldn't take too much from that performance.
But if they do that, won't they draw like quite a few games if they've got a game?
Yeah, if that's
they've got
certain games where we're willing to take a draw. Because you know what, and you know what's funny? Because I sit here, and Olu probably experiences this as well, yeah. Where we have this argument after so many of our games. We played so well, we played beautiful, and all of that. But the thing that matters is we don't have it. Do you get it? They had 7 shots on target out of 33 and all of that. Like whoop-de-doo. I think it's a great poker thing. You know when man think like you can go home with all the accolades and think you done well. That's why it's a win-win for everybody. But at the end of the day, you lost. Do you get what I mean?
I'm a bit baffled. I'm a little bit confused. Where are we heading with this? Because the expectation was that Arsenal was going to play us off the park.
No, that's what your expectation was.
I'm not talking about that's not what my expectation was, because I think that we've got some decent players now, and I think people kind of over-egg what happened last season and try and imprint it on this season, and are hoping that the same thing happens this season. I think the expectation from what I could gather that's out there, let's say, is that Arsenal was going to come and play us off the park.
Yeah, that's because you're not looking at it from the prism of like an Arsenal fan, where everything is shaped for us to look shit. So when you give us that expectation to go and play you off the park, bearing in mind whenever we go to Old Trafford that don't happen, and when it does happen we lose, bearing in mind of our pre-season games and all that stuff like that, they put it in that aspect so that when we don't do that, they can criticize us with it. Do you get what I mean? That's why you're expecting that. Because realistically, off the games that we play to, they beat us in the FA Cup fight in the FA Cup. That that's not what actually happens. That's just a stick that they used to beat us with.
And there's no Arsenal United game at Old Trafford where I'm always it annoys me that I've seen Liverpool go to Old Trafford with 5-0, with 4-1. We will never do that.
Impossible.
For some reason. So I'm always like, going to Old Trafford. Old Trafford is like a great equalizer. We can be 10 times better than Man United, and I just feel like we'll still only beat you like 1-0 or 2-1. It will never be like a we will never whitewash you guys on your own ground. It's just not going to happen.
Not possible.
I don't know what is. I don't know what.
Yeah, I just think that going into the game, the way the game went, I don't think anybody was expecting the game to go that way.
Yeah, fair
do
enough.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so based off last season, as you said.
Yeah. From a United perspective, the reason why United fans are like, okay, look, the result didn't come, but we're happy with the performance, is because it is just that. Like, it was either gonna go one of two ways. We're gonna get beat with a good performance, or we're gonna get beat with a shit performance. So, like, which one are you taking?
On the back of your performance that you saw, I know it's one game, what is your expectation for the season? Where do you envision Man United finishing?
I think that we would do well to get into the top 6.
Oh.
I think we'll do well to get us into
the top 8.
If Sesko, Mbeumo and Cunha click, I don't see a reason why we can't get into the top 6. If and I know it's a big if we get a midfielder and a goalkeeper, then I'll be confident of top 6. If we get a goalkeeper, I'll be confident.
But isn't top 6 the minimum though for you? Because you put an Amorim, or am I being too harsh?
Amorim, I think you're being a bit harsh when you're saying top 6 is the minimum.
Well, because Amorim is meant to be the coach that's meant to get you back to the levels that you need to be. And I think for Man United, where you guys...
and you spend a lot of money on your front three.
And you know why Marlon and Ash agree? Because they're coming from the perspective of Spurs fans. They have always listened to you lot, shit on them about how you're just Man U and all stuff like that. So I actually understand why they're saying that. They've actually got a point, to be honest.
I mean,
that's despicable for you, realistically.
Get your revenge by expecting a team who finished 15th.
But you're Man U.
You just said that we're over. You just said that we're over egging last season. Now you're saying, but we finished 15th though, guys. Where's next?
I mean, I was talking about
Daddy, you can't see this week. Are you gonna come next week? Oh, come on, bro.
I was talking about over egging last season in the context of this game, right?
Of course.
But when you're talking about the minimum finish, I think we can finish in the top 6. I don't think it's the minimum finish. If we finish 8th, I ain't saying, oh yeah, do you know what, Amorim out right now.
You're not saying that after the money that you spent on your front three, just on your front three alone, about 200 million plus.
No way.
No, I'm not saying that because you man, like, look.
You man, who? You can't be
you and albeit because of PSR, but you man fret about.
There we go.
You man fret about peas. Like, we're used to the United tax. We're used to paying like
no. I think
like I said last week.
That's crazy.
It ain't tricking if you got it, innit?
You spent 200 million plus. You meant
nearly got that, bro.
Maybe that's okay. You can't spend that with no expectation. Arsenal get absolute stick for spending money. Absolute stick. And then you guys just get to it. Oh yeah, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. You ain't got it. Like
and that's crazy with your roof leaking as well, isn't it? That's in the club with a rolling in the AP and you got a hole in the
roof. So what 7 teams are you quite comfortable to finish above?
I wouldn't say I'm comfortable.
Oh, it's not comfortable. It's not minimal.
Saying he's done all right.
It's not worried about last season.
If Arsenal, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Newcastle,
5
Spurs
finish above us. No, if Spurs finish above us, then that's.
Oh no! What do you mean? Spurs are not shit, you know.
So who are these next two then?
Spurs are.
This is why I do this to him, guys.
Dead food, bro.
This is why.
Spurs can't even get Eze over the line, bro. Like, you man are dead food. These man finished 17th and have spent no dough. So how it doesn't like Kudus ain't gonna come and save the world, bro. Like, it's not. Let's be realistic.
No, but Frank is a good manager, though.
Exactly.
Man.
Talk to him.
Kudus gets more goals than Mbeumo this season.
Listen, you could see
big shout.
You can be a great mechanic. You will never turn a Beetle into a Ferrari, bro. Like,
Wow.
Yeah, once you discover Timu, yeah.
it is what it is. I don't care how good you are at engineering.
Yeah, but if your Ferrari's broken down, the Beetle's gonna drive past you, bro. So if the Ferrari don't work right.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
You just told us that we spent 200 million pounds. That's not
On a car with no engine.
Like that.
On a car with no engine.
Yeah, you
on the car that you're hoping.
On a car with no engine.
There we go, too. Look, there
No,
it is.
because the analogy is that the midfield is the engine, bro.
Exactly.
On the car that you're hoping.
There's no engine.
You're hoping it
Tuesday,
doesn't work.
spend 200 mil just to get tints, you know.
Yeah.
You're hoping.
Only got the front tints as well. You ain't even got the back ones yet.
And the rent's still not paid. And the rent's still not paid.
I don't want to hear.
And the sunroof stuck open.
I don't want to hear nothing about spending coming from anyone.
If man leave the car unattended for too long, there's bailiffs, you know. I think you're fine.
I don't want to hear nothing about spending on
He has to leave the engine running in case it doesn't start again.
Like I said,
That's a turn start off just in case you can't get away from the lights.
Like I said, you want to talk about spending on things, but like I said, in our worst period,
you spent your rent money in the club, man.
We're trying to do history. History.
History class on Wednesday, you know.
This is now.
History time with Yobes.
This is now, bro. In our worst period, in vivid memory, we still picked up.
Here we go. We still picked up. When you got nothing left.
Ian Bill.
Surely you can't do that though and go, yeah, this season. Top 8, and then turn around in another breath and go, worse. You know what I mean? You can't do both, like, so close together.
With all due respect, you man start talking about spending peas, innit?
This guy can't wait to mention his money, you know. You'd be a shit guy if you had all the money, you know.
You guys start talking about spending peas, innit? So
you know the way when there's girls around, so you got that 50 bags I borrowed you. Like, bro.
I'm talking about spending peas, bro. You get me? You want to talk about
Spend the money. You want to spend money and have no expectation. I'm saying you got to spend money and expectation.
I told you what my expectation is.
You said, minimum, maybe. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you spend money than us. You have to finish above us. You have to finish above us spending all that money. That's what I'm saying. We
don't. That's just a nonsense thought. That's a nonsense argument. The thing is, Toon, right? I know you're smarter than this because you come out with smarter than this stuff. And then you come out with dumb shit when it's you, bro. Like, let's be real.
Don't let yours mesmerize you.
No.
Mesmerize you here, guys. You sound smart.
Like you're smarter than it because I hear you and I watch Toon Tactics TV. And
God bless you. I hope you subscribe.
You do this. You get what I'm saying? Oh, if he plays there, you move the chalk up the board.
James Lawrence Alcott.
You get what I'm saying? So don't pretend we don't see you.
Make sure you like and subscribe, guys.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying is you can't just say, oh, you spent this much.
Okay.
Where we're starting from, our starting position in spending this money and your starting position in spending, they're two completely different.
I agree.
Places. So you can't just say, oh, you spent 200 million pounds now.
I guess what
you must come third. Like, what are you talking about?
I guess what I want to say is that you spent your money in the wrong way. And the engine is missing.
Oh, what should we have bought, Toon? What should we have
bought? Midfield, isn't it?
A goalkeeper.
Midfield. Midfield.
Okay.
And not a striker. Don't buy Benjamin. Don't buy Benjamin Sesko.
You don't think our problem last year was scoring goals, no? You don't. That's not what our problem was.
In this system, in this system, for me, your biggest problem is the mobility in midfield.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Disagree. Our biggest problem last year was we just could not score.
Fulham will show you.
We could not score any goals. That's what our biggest problem was.
I just listen.
We had no goals in the team.
I just don't. Okay, we'll take that on board, right? I don't want to hear you for the rest of the season complain about your midfield. Can we have a deal? No, because you just said your biggest problem was scoring goals. So I'm just saying.
You know what incremental means, Olu?
No, we're not doing incremental.
I want incremental.
I want for my agenda to agenda.
You know when you said it, when he said
choose
it,
that player.
when he said it, the Nigerian came out incremental.
like what are we doing here? Like, it's not like as if we're not trying. We tried to get Belieber, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not like as if we haven't
Already got the
identified
other
that there's a
bits.
midfield there. Do you get what I'm saying? We're trying to get whatever his name is, the keeper, to come in for number 2. Like, we're trying, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying?
We're trying.
You know what I'm saying? We're like, we try to address these problems, but our biggest problem was scoring goals. That's just facts.
But you say that, yeah. If you went out and bought a goalkeeper, you would have drew 0-0 at the weekend.
Yeah, you can say that, but you have to shift. You have to shift players, innit?
No, but Sesko didn't play most of the game, so if you bought a goalie, you would have drew 0-0.
Yeah, I don't. What's your point? Like, so we should have bought.
Your priorities were wrong.
We should have bought a goalkeeper.
You shouldn't have bought 3 attackers, is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe you should have bought a keeper,
This is
one
like the parents
midfielder.
telling the child, like,
You need
take your pocket money wrong.
Maybe you should get a job before.
But you
to get
also
the
needed a
loan.
goalkeeper and a midfielder just as
We
much.
needed 3 attackers. If you man had bloody dude that's trying to go to Chelsea now, yeah.
Garnacho, yeah.
Garnacho, Hoyland, Marcus Rashford, who didn't want to be there.
Okay.
Jadon Sancho, like these
No,
man.
That's a bit disingenuous though, because in this system, yeah. No, listen though. If you don't buy Sesko and you buy a midfielder, yeah, you can then play
Rasmus Højlund. Who's going to be our centre forward? Rasmus Højlund.
Yo, I'm not having this.
Like, who's going to be our centre forward? Right? Is it going?
Well, who's your centre forward if Sesko gets injured? You're going to play. You're going to play Cunha there, no?
No, we'll play Xerxes.
At some point,
so this is what I'm saying. Like, we can all say this, that, and this. Oh yeah, you should have done this.
So why didn't you just mention Xerxes just then?
Our problem was because Xerxes is not good enough to be lead. It should not be leading.
It was good enough in Bologna.
Do you get what I'm saying? With all due respect to him, come on.
Like I keep Ahmad's playing wing back. Like what
this is what I'm saying.
Wing back.
Yoms, at some point last
year. Hold on. I want to see that one. What did he say?
Spurs are in.
No, before that. Man United are Red Bull. What are they?
My purple sector. No purple
after
sectors.
That one.
Just yellow.
One more.
Just yellow sectors. No purple.
Yoms will get this. The United is a Red Bull F1 car. Mad people sectors, or are they on the wall?
Mad purple.
Purple sectors.
So purple is where you do the fastest time on that part. That's not United. They're yellow.
Okay.
But I said, Yoms, at some point, Arsenal played, right, a front three of Martinelli, Marino, and Trossard. Now, you cannot tell me...
Fantastic.
But
what did they do? What did you man do? We're not aspiring to be you. You think that we're aspiring to be you, but we're not aspiring to be a team that wins nothing.
No, see,
like, I'm sorry,
you're doing the banter. No, you're doing the banter.
To be honest,
just because you're front three, yeah, right? Are doing whatever they're doing and relying on Saka. Like, it's fine.
I took away Saka. It's fine.
Like,
but I'm missing the point. You're missing the point. I'm saying that the foundation is based off the midfield, right? In most teams, foundation is based on the midfield. So yes, you can have a bad front three, but sometimes you just want to control game. My biggest issue with United is I don't think you guys have control of games, and that's why that's why it's interesting. And we talked about it. It was interesting watching the game on Sunday because you bypassed the midfield. You went long. You were like, right, we're not going to try to go midfield for midfield. For United to get better, you have to control the midfield.
Okay, so let me ask you something.
And I feel
let me ask you something, Olu, because I know you're being
Mhm.
disingenuous, right? Let me ask you something. Who's got the best midfield in the league right now?
It's close. It's close between.
I don't know. I have my personal thoughts, but never mind. But
Dude, that's what I was saying a minute.
Liverpool. Chelsea. Oh, Liverpool.
Sorry.
Okay.
Say it with chest preach.
Personally,
Pull your chest out, bro. I can't hear you.
I don't think it's Chelsea, but people say Chelsea.
Personally, I think the best midfield in the league right now on paper is Arsenal. We're not going to try and play through the midfield against Arsenal, regardless of who we got in our midfield. We could have gone and bought Belieber, and we could have gone and bought another midfielder. We're still not trying to play through the midfield. This is early days. This is early days of a new look team, right?
I agree with you.
So,
I agree with you now.
so bypassing the midfield isn't a symptom of what's going to happen throughout the rest of the season. We bypass the midfield because we're playing against Arsenal in our opening game.
Do you think you can bypass Bournemouth's midfield?
I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
Bournemouth, one of the best pressing teams in the league last year. Do you think you can bypass their midfield?
Yeah, I think we can.
I'm just,
But regardless of whether we can or can't.
What happened when they played at Old Trafford?
Do you know how many goals United scored last season?
44.
Like
44.
Yeah,
I actually looked it up.
Our problem was scoring goals.
You know what?
You have to fix that. If you can't score goals, you can't win games. It's literally as simple as that. You can't even win games on the off chance.
You're going to be that guy.
I'm saying, like you have to sort that front three out.
Man United's going to be that guy that lives at home with his mum, but when he goes to the clubs, like he all dresses up in the shades and the fancy suit, and the girls think that he's got all the money in the world until they take him back to the yard and they realize that mum is still there.
That's
like
funny.
He doesn't have his life together. That's what Man United are.
Crazy. That's what you're hoping to. Like, it's funny, but that's what you're hoping.
You need a midfield. You don't have one.
And look, the transfer window's still open, isn't it? And we might be able to get one.
Who's that?
Who knows? We might be able to get one. Who knows?
How's the rent going to be paid?
I'm saying. Who knows?
We'll see, fam. We'll see.
But we know that we've got the money to go and get one because we was just about to.
You took a big old overdraft.
Yeah, well, whatever you got to do, innit? Don't worry.
Whoever it is needs to be a monster, by the way. Needs to be an absolute monster because they're going to be playing next to Bruno Fernandes, who's just going to vacate constantly.
He said that, but he didn't vacate constantly against Arsenal, though, did he?
He didn't have anything to vacate.
He didn't allow the ball to go into midfield.
You're talking about
the ball was never there, so he didn't have to be there.
You're talking about defensively, right? And the reason why he didn't vacate is because he done quite well on the press, actually. So it's not about bypassing the midfield when you're defending, is it? So he didn't vacate. He didn't vacate against Arsenal, is what I'm saying. When Rice and them man had the ball, and them like our midfield actually, when they had the ball, our midfield made them look like garbage.
Oh, okay.
The narrative can be what you want it to be.
To be fair, I fell asleep during the game, so I can't even comment on the game. But if you're backing Bruno Fernandes to become disciplined this season, then boy,
yeah, I think Bruno Fernandes was ill-disciplined last season and in seasons gone past with United because he was literally the only person running. If you look at our running stats, we're like it was terrible, like absolutely terrible. Nobody's running, so Bruno's running everything. He's the only one with the desire to actually try and do it.
Maybe they're not running because they didn't know what to do. Maybe they're running because their manager.
So they've not known what to do. Like, with all due respect to, they've not known what to do for the last 8 years. Yeah, cool. Like,
so you're gonna do the 8 years stuff.
Come on,
8 years.
These men have not known what to do for a long time, innit? If our running
with the new manager
because they don't know what to do.
Does Kobe Mainoo know what to do in the system?
So all of a sudden, they don't know what to do.
Does he not?
Again, he's another one that can't play in that too.
He can't play.
He's not athletic enough.
Maybe he can't. Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes you can't play in this system. If you can't, you can't.
For 2 years. Why are good players becoming so average in your system?
Maybe he can't play.
Maybe
I don't know. I genuinely don't think he's that good.
Because you know what, I understand because I don't know what they're doing. Like, and I hear what you lot are saying. Like, it doesn't. The players they have, like, it doesn't make. I don't know what they're doing. I actually don't know. It's weird.
Amarim's got a lot to answer for that. Then, if you don't know what they're doing, you don't know their style.
What is their style?
Long ball FC.
No, but I said, for example, that was against us. That can't be his whole plan of doing.
We're going to find out in Fulham.
Yeah, Fulham will find out. We'll see. We'll watch it.
We're going to know. Because you almost wouldn't even dignify an answer for Bournemouth, who one of the best pressing teams. I asked that specifically. So if you see the same long ball FC stuff against Fulham,
their team's pressed now too.
We know, and you don't have the midfield to cope with it.
Okay, cool. Like, fine.
It's not. No, it's not. It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, great.
It's not fine, bro.
Yeah, fine, cool. Like, fantastic.
No. But sorry, going back. You said the minimum. What's your actual expectation of the season? So, is it going to be?
No expectation. Just
no expectation. Sorry. Where do you think Man United will end up? Because I know your minimum is 8th.
I think we'll finish between 8th and 6th.
And that's a
seventh.
good season.
No, don't help him, CG. Don't help this nonsense.
No, but from 15th, if that's factual, if that happens, that's a good season.
But what they're saying,
Where do you think Spurs will finish?
Me, who knows now?
You can't ask him that today.
17th.
Yeah, come on, man.
He's gone through a mad trauma. You can't put him on the spot like
Come
that.
on, bro. Hurt people, man.
It's only since Marlon joined it, he hasn't said Eze anymore. Come on, man. You can't ask him that question now.
I'm asking to reflect how much of a crazy question it is. Like, it's such a it's such a crazy question because your team obviously, if you're finishing between 15th, anywhere 15th and down, your team obviously needs a lot of work. So
okay,
we know
when we did that the next season, we finished fourth.
Yeah, not necessarily. It depends on. It's not a lot of work.
No. It's sarcasm. Sarcasm's the lowest form of wit.
Right now, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, Leicester finish 17th and then finish first. It can happen.
Yeah, I'm not saying it can't happen, but I'm saying.
But guess what Leicester had? They had a midfield. They had Kante. That's who they had.
I think Marlon's projecting.
And all of them three examples
I know what he's
are
doing.
all
Marlon,
midfield.
They've all got midfields.
Projecting. He thinks Tottenham gonna finish first. That's what he's doing.
But do you know what?
He picked the
Do you know
team to
what?
finish 17th.
Tottenham have actually started building a midfield, so it wouldn't surprise me if
That's
they
what
did
you
it.
get Paulinho for.
So reflecting on that,
That was a good transfer.
So reflecting on that, then,
Exactly.
given you guys have just reeled off all these teams that have done it, where are Spurs going to finish? Because if Leicester can do it and finish first, why can't Spurs?
I actually think Tottenham finish above Man United.
Could do it.
Me too, Mitch. And you know why I think that they do finish above them? Yeah, I have more faith in Frank being able to work with what he's got and getting something out of it than I do in Amorim not having exactly every player he needs to make what he's trying to work.
Portugal.
Do you get what I mean? He said he's from Portugal. That's rude.
But at the end of the season, Portugal is going to have a lot to answer for. Eucharist, Amorim.
No, our guy's Swedish. He's Swedish.
No, so I'm saying that's what...
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't
finish above Spurs, basically.
Yeah, I don't see Spurs finish above United.
You didn't see them beating the final either. You didn't see them.
He said they got one game a week. They spent 200 mil. So
that's practical. That's practical, actually. But then remember, last season he couldn't get a game back to back, like wins back to back.
He still doesn't have.
So what he said.
And don't get me wrong, I agree with everything Yoms is saying because they look good against us. But that's when it's all nice and the wins are in your cell, first game back, and all of that.
And there's no expectation.
Yeah,
and then you got to Fulham.
Fulham are a tricky team.
I know.
And then Emil Smith Rowe just got outed that he's sleeping with an OnlyFans girl, so he's going to be raring to go.
Yeah, I caught that.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
And Calvin Bassey just got caught with his shorts down, so they got a lot. They got a lot to fight for.
Who's in Fulham's midfield? Is it what? Rowe.
They've got what's his face? Sander Berger.
Oh yeah, okay.
United
should have got him. Go on.
Who's the other guy that partners him in the midfield?
Is that is he German?
He's I thought he's Scandinavian.
Yeah, he's rock. I was going to say something. I was going to get
But yeah.
Reed, Kenny, Sanderberg, Pereira, Lukic.
So how do you fancy yourself against those midfielders, Yoms?
I think we win against Fulham.
What's the score? What did you say? What's the score prediction?
I'm going 3-1.
3-1.
3.
Ash, you're bad.
Come on.
I saw that. You led him. Then score.
Well, it's his team. He's gonna back him, innit? Like, come on. What we do, man?
I mean, like you guys. I know. I hear it. I hear the hope in your voice too. This man is praying, he's praying that United are the same United of last year. He's praying.
No, I don't care.
He's praying that we
3.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's praying that it's not the goals that we needed. Like he's
Yoms,
praying.
3.
Yeah,
Come on.
why not?
Come on, 3.
Yeah, why not?
Relax. Come on. Let's baby steps. Baby steps. Baby steps. Come on. Baby steps. Like 1-0, 2-1. Let's start with that first. 3.
Yeah, why not? Innit?
Come on.
Why not?
Come on.
Why not?
Where's it at Craven Cottage?
Yeah,
it's at Craven Cottage.
3. Come on. Relax.
Yeah. Why not?
Did they get beat like that by
Just not.
anybody
Just
all
not.
last season?
Number why? Just not.
We always do well against Fulham, to be fair. But anyway, it is just.
They did last season. To be fair, they got the
Should be a walkover.
Yums, if your team was as resistant as you are tonight, you do well.
Yums is saved off, mate.
You know, it's funny because Olu messed that up at the start, but he saved it well. He saved it. It was a good club.
He called it back.
He called it back well still.
Hold on.
If your team was...
The tumbleweed was going across the street.
Yeah.
It was.
He went together though. That's class.
Who do you think will be the impact signing of the season? Impact signing.
For Man United?
No, just across the board.
Zoo.
I'm shameless. I'm going Eze.
Oh, that's crazy. You know what though, yeah?
Isak.
That's crazy.
For Newcastle.
But when he signs a new contract,
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
With you again. Someone said online, Tottenham missing out on Eze, like totally wipes out Newcastle missing out on 5 transfers.
That's crazy. See, it's just shameless nowadays, man. The game's gone. The game's gone, man. It's just about shamelessness, man. Fucking hell.
I do think Eze could be a really impactful signing.
Why did Man United get Eze?
Pardon?
Why didn't Man United get Eze?
They've already got a left 10, didn't they?
Yeah.
Who?
Cunha.
Oh, no, he could play in an 8. Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's mad attacking.
Yeah, true.
Imagine starting with your team, your 2 deep midfielders.
This guy was just complaining that we didn't.
And in front of them, you've got Mbeumo and Cunha.
But he's on the left. Who's their left wing forward? Isn't it Cunha?
Just complaining.
No, so they don't really play left wing forwards, do they? Play left backs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's
What's gonna happen to Ahmad?
He was just
Diallo.
Yeah.
I think he's their best player. You know,
he's on the bench.
No, when he came on, he just looked like he was better than everybody. You know, like someone playing with kids.
He was angry.
This is why I was saying, why did you need 3 attackers? Because you could have played Ahmad and Bruno Fernandes as the 2 10s and bought a midfielder and a goalie and just bought a striker.
They should have sold Bruno, man.
Because it's not that simple. It's not
simple.
I don't understand why I'm talking to people who pretend that they don't know. You know, Ahmad, great edge of the box, in and out when you need a goal.
After all the talk last year about Ahmad.
When you're trying,
where's Ian? Where's Ian to tell me about Ahmad?
Yeah, he's MIA. He's not even a part of this bill, but we need to revoke his membership. He ain't made enough appearances.
I'm tired, man. I'm tired, Ash. I'm going to try to get him this season, man.
Ahmad doesn't have the physicality.
No. Okay.
To be your closing down player, he just doesn't.
I
actually think he'll do well at right wing back.
Everyone wants to be Saka until they have to play like Saka.
Well, you know what? Aside random, do you not think he looks like Saka?
Nah, bro. You think all black people are the same?
No, like in the face. In the face.
And listen, I know we're dark skinned, but come on.
Nah, bro, you lot are blind, man. I'm gonna look at the picture. You lot are blind.
Man. So light skinned of you, their face.
Bro, they've got the same. Like from here, just this bit.
No,
it's the same.
Wait, do you know what? Do you know you've just done that? You look like Terrence Howard when you do that, bro. I'm gonna start calling you Lucius.
Man said I look like a woman beater, you know. That's crazy.
Lucius lying out here.
Anyway, he thinks he's a top scientist philosopher now, isn't he? He thinks he's solved world poverty. No twat.
You think the MC squared?
Yeah.
Of the
Listen, I heard some scientists talk about what he was talking about. He said he was chatting so much shit. Like, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Idiot.
Nah, man. Listen, we know Saka and Tyreek George are the
angry Saka.
Evil Saka, man.
All right, other than Eze, guys, is there any other signing you think?
Reinders.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. he's going to be quality.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
I would like to say I put that in the group before they played their game this weekend.
Actually, you know what? You know what?
He's in my fantasy team.
Morgan Gibbs. Wait, no, sorry, no.
But he did also sign a new contract, Olo, so it counts. It's valid.
That's true.
It's valid.
Actually, no, Savi. Damn it.
He's on fire.
Savinho's a good player, though, man.
He didn't even get it.
Do you know, Olu, do you know right at the start I said you've written 12 new jokes? We only haven't heard 2 so far, so you might want to save them for next week.
No, but for real though, I didn't hear from Ash like where's Spurs going to finish.
Okay.
Above Man U.
I said what I said. Anyway, above United, but yeah, look, I'm kind of emotional right now, so I'll be real.
Mine, bro. I didn't get.
I'm feeling like a 7th kind of guy right now.
7th.
Okay.
Where's your minimum?
7.
Oh, that's a good question. 7, yeah, maybe 8. 7, yeah, 7 might be my minimum. So.
It's a big drop after that, bro.
Who finishes above you?
8th don't feel right, you know.
So what are the 17?
We got to finish Europe. We got to finish in Europe.
What's the 7 teams that you are comfortable finishing above you?
Well, there'd only be 6 because they're finishing 7th, aren't they?
But he said 8th is his minimum.
So I think
sorry, I missed that. My bad.
Chelsea, Man United. Chelsea, Arsenal. Whoa, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool.
Maybe in the low block stats, not in.
Yeah. So Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City. I don't think we're at Newcastle. I'm not.
I'm not keen. Yeah, I'm not keen on Newcastle this year.
Why? Because of Isak.
Yeah.
You think Spurs finish above Newcastle?
Possibly, yeah.
No. Stick it out there. Don't say possibly. Don't give me possibly.
Yeah, I think we do.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
I just look at.
No, wait, I'm not having that. If I said that shit, you'll be out here with.
I won't say anything. I'll be like,
Marlon knows the channel, bro. I can't
I'll be
say
saying.
You'll be out here telling me.
I'm on 2 shows on this channel as well. I can't say no.
I'll be saying when you spend over 200 million in your front line, you have to expect to finish above Newcastle.
I see.
But Newcastle are good though, man, and they finished well last couple of seasons.
Our main strikers on strike.
No pun intended as well.
Exactly.
Mental.
Yeah. So all right. So those 4, not Newcastle. Who else?
So what? Yeah. 5 teams in it? No.
Yeah. Villa.
You said 8th, right? So
you said 8th. Villa.
Yeah,
I think Villa will be one because of Emery.
Yeah, Villa. Yeah, Villa's still going to be.
Was it Emery?
Yeah.
Who's got more?
That's still only 6, though, isn't it?
Yeah, you said.
You know what? 7th.
Palace.
Palace is crazy.
What about Nottingham Forest? Because Nottingham Forest have been doing a madness.
Yeah, you're right. Forest. Yeah, you're right.
I think they'll fade. To be honest, I think Newcastle will finish above us.
Forest only lost 1 player though. Only lost.
Did Forest buy Douglas Luiz?
Yeah.
Isn't he a midfielder?
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Oh.
No.
Wow.
We were gonna buy him, fucking twat. Fucking prick. When he ruined his career, now he's kicking ball in the park.
Mental.
How old is Douglas Luiz?
Oh, now age is a problem for you guys. Yeah.
Where is he? 30, right?
He's not 30.
I was like 20.
26.
26.
27.
Yeah.
He's 27 now.
Yeah, for me, 1998.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I think they've only lost 1 player in Elanga, Nottingham Forest,
and his replacement scored at the weekend.
Exactly. I think he looks all right. He did well.
But they did play Brentford. Come on.
Yeah, but we played Burnley.
Exactly. I know, and that's why I'm not overdoing it with us because we did play Burnley. And
You're still going to finish 5th.
It depends, you know. Look, I don't know how
he was going to finish above Newcastle.
I was joking. I was trying to wind you up.
No, but I don't know how Europe is going to affect Forest. I don't know how Europe's going to affect even Newcastle. To be fair, do you know what I mean? In terms of
is Europe going to affect Man United?
That's a low blow.
I wouldn't have that, man. He's just stole one of your jokes like you stole Eze of Tottenham. Don't have that.
Crazy.
You know when Yoms
That
gets,
is-
you know when
it's
Yoms gets
mad.
angry, his glasses get even more reflective. You can't see.
It's mad because like boy, anyway.
Yeah. Aye, fuck it. I
For
used to
real,
effort.
New time.
for real,
New
for
time.
real.
I'm going down without fight.
New time, innit? New
Yeah.
time. New
Yeah,
time.
you had them for a minute there, Yoms, you know. They were expecting some fire, you know. You had them still. I was all
I'm playing.
Oh man. Yeah, I
Before I
don't
finish, I gotta say, I don't think Danny's taking the whole Eze thing that well, was he?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah, nah,
he's
it's
done the
really not.
most in the chat, man.
Yeah, he's saying some very
I don't know
poor.
why do these Spurs fans get homosexual when they're angry? I've been noticing that a lot in the chat. Like, what's going on?
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
To be fair, Danny stuck his neck out, didn't he, Ash? That's why.
Yeah.
Is
Danny
it?
he stuck his neck out.
Yeah, proper. Like, yeah, he was like, we're definitely getting him. We're getting Eze. We're getting Savinho. We're doing a lot. And unfortunately, looks like we're leaving with nothing, man.
Back to square one, guys.
just ain't got the pedigree to attract players again.
Yeah.
Let's draw up a new plan, everybody.
It's you know what? It's because all I don't because you know the newspapers seem like bullshit, innit? But the way like these players just licking arse for Arsenal, and then go to attempt to sign them, it's a bit of a silly move, don't you reckon?
What, for Tottenham to go for Eze?
Yeah, cause I don't know if it's fact, but the way the papers made it out, they done the transfer video before he was even there. About he was at the academy. They started finding pictures of him doing New Balance ads with Saka and all of this stuff. Little old videos talking about his love for Arsenal and all that stuff. And then like it just seems the narrative's too strong here for you to even attempt this.
Yeah, well, the club took the risk. They said, "Raw, maybe now's our chance to go and get him." And they thought,
So
and this is why it was such a big
So there was a point where Arsenal completely dropped out the race. There was a point, and Spurs were front runners because we've done most of the chasing. I think it was around the Super Cup time. Arsenal entered back in the race, but Spurs didn't know this, and then they fucked about on Saturday with the whole negotiation with what's his name, with Parish. Levy and Parish do not get along, not one bit. Hence the reason why, Levy's fucked it.
He's stubborn, man.
Yeah. Because apparently they were talking yesterday and they managed a big argument. They finally got the deal done, but Arsenal were already coming back into the picture yesterday.
When the big dogs come in. Woo, woo.
Yeah. Well, no, it's because basically that Arsenal have a better relationship with Parish.
Brother, like I said last week,
because of the whole Nketiah.
When Lions,
go.
Like I said last week, bro. When lions are around, cats don't eat, bro. Like
what kind of a lion is Man United?
the type of lion,
one eye, no tail.
One
day is lost.
One eye open when I'm sleeping.
And you know that lion that gets scared off by the vultures right at the end when there's nothing left.
That's what we are. We're that lion that years eating.
Long live the king.
That's crazy. They're great.
That's a tiger still, but yeah, I get it. When that's just what it is.
That's a tiger. That's a tiger.
Said his name. Ah, shit.
Your club don't have the pedigree. They don't have the pedigree, though. It just is. That's just what it is. We can pretend it's not, but it's just what it is.
I've laughed too much, man.
Ask Benjamin Sesko in it too.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
I get it though. That's why he was asking why we signed him.
Yeah.
You've signed him, but you've also just said within the last 20 minutes you're not finishing above us. So that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Mitch don't sleep on the vial, you know. Mitch don't sleep on the vial, whatever.
I get it now because this whole Isak situation would have been sorted. Damn.
Nah, we would have just had both. We still need two strikers.
We're the problem.
The reasoning was 2 strikers and 150 mil, not one.
We are that lion with one eye still taking food from you. That's diabolical, bro.
Do you know some teams win transfer windows, other wins games?
Yeah, that's diabolical. That's diabolical.
Hey, that's cool.
I thought it was like us there
That
as
is
well with that.
Don't tell one eye.
That's a straight for you as well. That's a straight for you as well.
Wait, did you just say Spurs were lion? No, chicken. We know it's a chicken on the ball. Come on, man.
Fucking hell.
Know your place in the food chain, man.
Oh no, Olu's on it, man. He can't even keep his eyes open. He's still got violations. He's still got violations for Tottenham, bro.
Forever shooting. You know
End stream, Ash. End stream.
Listen, you know that.
I think it's getting a bit late now.
Do you know how many jokes I had to throw away after they won the Europa League? Today, just giving me his back. It's just like back. It's the good old times, basically. So, yeah.
It's not fair, though, man. Isn't it? I'm an Arsenal fan, and even I'm saying this is unfair, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just unfucking fair, man.
In the words of Tupac, I don't give a fuck.
No, this is what's wrong with the world. You ain't got no humanity, man.
Don't send Daniel Levy to do the work. That's all I gotta say.
CP, you was here when Deji was giving me that big old speech.
Oh, I forgot about Deji. I'm only thinking about Ash. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot about Deji.
To be fair, while we was beating up Ash earlier, we was telling him that we wished it was Deji.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Deji didn't turn up.
It's all right, man. You have to hold it
catching strays today.
Yeah, you're ordering what Deji should have got today.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
But unfortunately, you have to answer for all the crimes of your fan base on any stream at all times.
Preacher, you still reading the Isak Instagram post?
I told you that emotional. It's about Isak. I told you, man. You can't get it off your mind. Wow.
Yes, and I know you are, but what am I?
You're worried about Isak. You're worried about Isak.
That's Deji.
That is perfect.
No, that's the best one yet.
Perfect.
That's the best one yet.
Tired, huh? This is how I feel when the teachers have to call me.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Deji's hairline ain't that decent, is it?
That's the best one yet.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's not okay. Let's not talk about hairlines, please.
But at least you rap though, Olu.
We can't talk about yours because it don't exist, bro.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
I said that from behind the name banner as well, you know. That's
First time I've been behind you all stream. I've been in the clear the whole stream. I got halfway through the sentence and realised that most men in the stream are bald. It was like, no, this is a bad idea.
Mbemba's joined us for the match reaction.
He's proper bald, you know. He's proper bald.
I only just realised that. I thought his hairline was his headset.
No. What are we saying?
Oh shit! That's
crazy. Are we saying what? Tuna and I, Mbemba and Wissa?
No.
Yeah. And Tune wanted to fight, but it landed too well.
Big up. Any final thoughts, lads, before I wrap up?
I can't wait till Monday. We've got a pre-match. We've got a preview show tomorrow, Thursday. So do look out for that. We'll be talking about how there's no emotion in this game. There's no needles. It's just nothing's changed. In fact, I'm going to get a tactical ball from last year. It's the same team for Liverpool. So, but yeah, great. We're going to Toon Tactics TV show tomorrow, Thursday, 10 p.m. Join us.
Big up. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to Toon Tactics TV. Anyone else got anything final to say? Final pieces?
Make sure you come back next week.
Fuck Tottenham Hotspur. as a staff, a record label, and as a motherfucker. And if you want to be down with Tottenham Hotspur,
Oh shit!
man.
Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, people, will it? Mad
up.
thing. What a mad day it's been for all of us. Well, Spurs fans at least. Peace out.